Okay, I think all the audio's out. Oops, I do need to adjust a few cameras. Give me a second. Because Dempsey's split in half.
No. What have you done to me, Cap?
It's okay, I got you back. Oh, no, wrong screen. Almost got you back. There you got you back already, so. Alrighty. Yeah. Everything looks fine. Everything is great. The chat seems to be yeah, the chat seems to be working. Alright. Hi everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here and I'm with Dempster.
Hello, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while, Dempster. It's good to see you again. Yeah. Yes, it's been a long time. And how appropriate that you came into the time when one of my most iconic you know, one of my most iconic Vanguard units, my favorite Vanguard units, to be a part of the stream. It's interesting.
See it in full glory.
You're here to see it in full glory also. So yes, everybody, welcome to our first ever deck building station stream. Now you may have seen something like this on Brendan's stream, and I might have done a few in the past before also. But the idea is that, right, this stream is supposed to answer one question, and you can see in the title of the video right now. The question is, can I revive Perfect Raizer in Premium? So. For those of you that do not know, let me just share the background story. For those of you that don't know, the background story is that Perfect Raizer is actually one of my most favorite units. When I first started playing Vanguard, it's similar to how Leon loves Draconic Overlord. It's similar to how Dempster loves Susano. So when we first came out. So the idea is that Perfect Raizer over here. Yeah, I actually went and got 8 of them with I think 2 of them being SPs. I can't remember. Yeah, different SPs from there. So I never got the all-out one because I got the original art basically. But yeah, so essentially this is one of my most favorite units to come out, and I have such good fond memories with it also, especially with the time when it was me, Leon, and Jirai that when we were starting out also, because Leon was taking Kagero, and then he got then in Kagero he got the end. Messi Lawbuster came out for Royal Party, and that's what Jirai was playing, and then I was playing Nova Grappler, and at the time, like, the best thing that you could play out of Nova Grappler was the Blaukluger deck, sorry, if I'm not mistaken. That's one of the best ones from there. Then I think in DBT05 it didn't get much, but what came out, yeah, so what came out from that, right, was actually from the comic booster. And actually, Perfect Raizer, right, was actually a manga-only card at the time also. And you did see Perfect Raizer in the Asia arc because Kamui decides to change to a Perfect Raizer build in the Asia circuit, which was nice and all. And you know, I did pick up a few things from there. So, but years and years and years and years on, right, Perfect Raizer has been finding it very hard to kind of keep up with everything else. And the reason why I say so is because of the fact that, you know, the power creep is in there and so on, and you know, and all sorts of funny shenanigans, break right, Limit Break, Legion for that matter. There was a time whereby I did combine Ethics Buster, the original Break Right Ethics Buster with Perfect Raizer. It didn't work as well, unfortunately. So
yeah, I didn't. I remember.
yeah, it didn't work very well. So Perfect Raizer has just kind of been shafted. Then G came along and G was super fun. Then I see all these old decks. All these old decks, there came a point in time where all these old decks were actually getting support. Getting support with new strides and new cards and so on that. It's like, oh boy, I can't wait for Perfect Raizer to get that thing. Blouse got a thing. Okay, that's awesome. Blouse is actually very popular. So, you know, absolutely 100% Blouse will be getting some good stuff. So where's the Raizer stuff? At least give me a stride. V Series came out.
10 years later, nothing changed.
V Series came out. No Raizer stride. Premium Collections, no Raizer stride. Nothing came out for Raizers, and so Raizers was kind of left in the dust. The only other thing that we got out of it, and we'll probably will embellish this more when we see it later, because I definitely will not be able to hold back. The best thing that we got for Raizers, the latest thing that we got on Raizers, I should say, was Glory Hand. Ultimate Raizer Glory Hand. Which, oh boy. Alright, so basically, there's a reason why I aptly chose this thumbnail that you see over here, which is a picture of a CPR dummy basically, but put Perfect Raizer over the top of it. And that is mainly because of the fact that, well, again, so Perfect Raizer has been dead for so long. But with the release of the V-Series Mega Flare, with the release of V-Series Mega Flare and some of the other cards in there, right, immediately a thought came to mind, especially after Ben. If you guys have seen the remote fight that Ben played in last week's remote fight, the one that caused everybody to come out of the woodworks, from Brian to you to Brian to you to Dry, all came out of the woodwork and all going, walao Ben, walao. Kazu won't know because Kazu was the opponent that day also.
Yeah.
And it was still in hospital.
You got one more week, Kazu. One more week. Then you'll be resuscitated.
Nah. There'll be few changes to the remote fights from there, especially the participants also. But nevertheless, how do I say this also? Nevertheless, with the new cards that is in set, right, I think it probably might be a good time, especially with the list that Ben showed me in regards to how we can make a premium premium Mega Flare deck. So I was like thinking, like, okay, if a premium Mega Flare deck is viable through this means that Ben showed me, then there's gotta be a way that we can get Perfect Raizer up and running, right? In premium. Yeah. So that's why we answer the question also. That's why we really answer the question for that. So hello Witchy Roof, hello everybody. I hope you guys are really settled in. Now let's talk about it, for those of you that are watching this, right, you guys can kind of take this as like a primer, so to speak, or how you can actually start building a deck. So whether it be in premium, in V Series, in Overdress as well, it all starts with an idea. So it all starts with an idea, and the idea is it all starts with an idea, and the idea comes from a specific card itself. In this case, for this demonstration or this deck building station stream, it will be Perfect Raizer himself. Now, what does Perfect Raizer do? This is the V version. We'll talk about the V version, but the one we're talking about is the original version. And Perfect Raizer skills says as follows: continuous on the Vanguard Regard Circle. If you don't have another Raizer in its card name on your Vanguard or Regard Circle, this unit gets minus 2k power. So it becomes a 9k. It becomes a 9k base, right? As long as you don't have another Raizer on the field. So that is problematic from there. So, but it's fine because continuous skill during your turn, this unit gets plus 3k for each card in your soul with Raizer in its card name. Very nice, very apt. So then the next skill, continues on the Vanguard Circle. During your turn, if the number of cards in your soul with Raizer in its card name is 4 or more, this unit gets plus 1 critical. So that is where that's where the power, and this is where this is the thing that really causes Perfect Raizer to be able to stand toe to toe with the quote unquote titans, the Air and the Majesty Lordbuster. I'm pointing out. So it even stood toe to toe with Grand Azo Scissors and, well, I want to say the Blood, but the Blood wasn't really significant enough as it is. But Vermilion was for sure able to stand up to it. So then of course there's last skill. When placed on the Vanguard Circle, put all regards that you have with Raizer in its card name into your soul. So, so this is actually the original version, the version we're going to build up to it. And of course, Perfect Raizer, the V version. Although we won't be touching this as much, but I don't really see why why I've been including this, because the skill is very vastly different from this one. So, and don't worry, this is not a rant session. This is not a rant session. This is a deck building station. So we just want to cover all bases basically. So auto on the Vanguard circle when this unit attacks. When it attacks, by paying counterblast 2 and you can stand 2 of your regards in the front row. Then this other skill, auto on the Vanguard circle when this unit attacks. If you have a Raizer, if you have a card with Raizer in its card name in your soul, counter charge 1. Then choose one of your units, and it gets plus 5k at the end of the turn. So the restanding is for sure. But if you want to get the counter charge right, you have to have not only a Raizer in the soul, and the attack has to hit as well. So meaning this card is kind of useless in the late game, so to speak. But this card is actually not what we're gonna look at right now also. So instead what we're going to do, right, is that at the start over here, right, we'll transition screens very soon, no problem. That's why you can see Dempster just doing some setup over there, because Dempster will be
back for today.
yes he'll be my test partner today. I'll call test partner today. Right, so
that's a funny way to say punching bag.
Test partner is nice, man. Test partner is nice, man.
I'm just resigning myself to my fate right now. Also, hi Rin, sorry for the late reply.
Yes, hello. Alright, so so this is the deck building. This is actually the deck log in Japanese, because English side does not have Mega Flare or Do Flare inside. But the most important card that we want to look at is actually Raptorial Raizer, because this is the one that was told to me by Ben that is sort of the linchpin in the deck basically. And if we go to Raptorial Raizer skill, so let me just read out the thing in full. Alright, so Raptorial Raizer skill, when it is placed on the Vanguard circle, if choose a Battleizer from your soul and call it to a Vanguard circle. Alright, but the most important part is the axial. Once per turn, by paying counterblast 1 and choosing a rearguard and moving it into the soul, any rearguard, so he can actually choose himself if he wants to. Then search your deck for up to one card. Search your deck for a card that is a grade +1. One Raizer that's grade +1 from the card that you paid the cost for. So if you send in a grade 1, you look for a grade 2 Raizer. If you send in a grade 2, you look for a grade 3 Raizer basically. Right? So you do that, right? Then after that, then call it to Vanguard circle, and then you shuffle your deck. So basically you're supposed to use Raptorial Raizer, right, to actually reinforce your field by swapping out one of your cards in your deck for something else. So that is where so that's where this kind of comes into play. So so Raptorial Raizer is the linchpin of all this. So as far as I've told, I try my best to kind of steer clear basically from how do I say this? I tried to steer clear from actually doing this deck out first, because I was actually gonna do this yesterday. Then I realized, no, I gotta save all this thinking for stream, because otherwise you guys won't see anything. So as far as I figured out, that there's basically 2 criteria right now. So the idea is kind of revive Raizer. There's 2 criteria that we have right now, or rather 2 pieces of information that we know right now, which is there's gotta be 4 Perfect Raizers. Perfect Raizer is the ace. And the third one is the second one is Raptorial Raizer is the linchpin, because of the fact that if my whole deck is Raizers, I'm basically sending Raizers into the soul, correct? Mm-hmm. So by the time I ride up to, or I change to Perfect Raizer, then there'll be enough cards in the soul that not only can it power up during my turn, but then it can also have all the other stuff as well. Right? If I do play early, right, I can actually limit the amount of Raizers that has to go in the soul and just build up using Raptorial Raizer.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of the idea. So let's take a look at some of the other cards in here. One of my most favorite cards, right, out of like the whole Raizer light, right, is definitely Maximum Raizer, especially the V Maximum Raizer, because of its skill. When this unit attacks, right, if it's not boosted for the battle, it gets plus 10k.
Oh my god, this card. I don't know how many extra cards I threw down just to guard against this guy.
Yeah, because especially if you put it in the XL circle, and back then there wasn't XL2, there was only XL1. So this one was basically 22, then this is actually 32 coming after you. So it's actually quite big actually. It's actually quite big also, even with your force card also. That's a huge trigger out of your deck basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed also. Is that why you're testing it V with my animals? The reason why I'm testing V, right, is so that I am familiar with the cards. So I know that what I'm playing from the 3 new cards in the VCAN collection, I know what is happening from there. So when I put them into the premium deck, then that's where so that I know what's going on basically. That's all. So my animals revenge. Right. So Maximum Raizer, Maximum Raizer is definitely one thing. We have to start with Battleizer, especially with what Raptorial Raizer does, in case we ride up to him. But at the same time also, right, we might be going with the Raizer custom, the V Raizer custom, because his skill is very, very good. Especially the second one, when another unit is the same color as this unit stands. So this unit also stands as well. It's basically the Tokubetsu. Wait, is it? It's the Goblin Army basically.
Goblin Army.
The one for Spike Brothers, the one that restands whenever we boost. No, Grappler has one as well. So, but yeah, basically.
I think so. Yeah.
But basically, this unit will restand. So as long as the unit in front restands from there, and of course we could choose for the early aggression as well, which is choose a card from your hand and put it to the soul. Then for the turn, if you can attack during the first turn, but you lose -1 drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good choice, lah. I mean, at least you have an extra option of whether you want to push or not.
Indeed, also.
You force your opponent to take 1 damage, or you force them to drop 1 card.
Yep.
A win-win in a sense.
It's win-win in a way. So alright. So let's get the trigger. Let's get the building going. So I definitely want to have the start off with the Battleizer, and after that we put in 4 Raptorial Raizers here. Alright. Then of course the Ace, which is all the way at the bottom over here. I mean, obviously, right?
Yep.
Obviously, right? Because it's so old from here. Then of course we will play with then we'll play with 4 Perfect Raizers from there. Trigger wise, right, I think we'll stick with the V triggers, even though there's Maximum Raizer, even though there's Turbo Raizer, Geisha Raizer. Like there's quite a few Raizers in here that we can use as triggers, but we want to use the V ones because it will be a bit more helpful in that regard. So I'll put in the triggers later, but we won't be using any of the pre-V ones, unfortunately, the premium ones also, because we'll be using the G ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's honestly not much reason to use the old ones unless you're playing stands.
Unless you're playing stands, good point. So
yeah.
All right, so right, so then of course we have 4 Perfect Raizers. Then the other grade 3 that we're gonna have in there is definitely gonna be Mega Flare, because of Mega Flare's skill. Mega Flare's skill is that especially the second one. At the end of battle that this unit attack, if you have no stand rear guards in the front row, you can counter blast 1, then choose a grade 2 Raizer from your soul, ride it as stand, and then after that, at the end of the battle, right, you choose a grade 3 Raizer from the soul. Sorry, at the end of the turn, choose a grade 3 Raizer from the soul, and then you ride it as rest. So basically, right, if you play with just the Mega Flare engine, you can actually use this as an XL engine, just so that you can get more front row regard circles, for more power from that also, especially if you have a lot of Maximum Raizers, especially if you can change a lot of Maximum Raizers, because as long as Raptorial Raizer is there, right, you can basically change any grade 2 into grade 3 basically, and just have them slot into the soul. Then of course we want to have an ideal grade 2 to ride out too. So unfortunately there's no choice. There's no better choice other than Dual Flare, unfortunately. So Dual Flare skill is that when this unit attack during your turn, if you have no front rear guards in stand, then after that, for every grade that your opponent has, right, this unit gets plus 3k. So it will be a plus 9k when he attacks basically, so 18k. Alright, then the second skill is also helpful because of the fact that when this unit at the end of battle, this unit attack by moving this unit into the soul. Then after that, choose one of your vanguards and it gets plus 5k. And if you have no face-up cards in damage zone, you counter charge 1. Yep, indeed. So yeah.
It's all to feed Mega Flare, basically.
Yeah, it helps to feed Mega Flare, and in turn it also feeds for Perfect Raizer as well. Now let's look at some of the old V cards that we can consider putting in. So, starter wise, we want to start with Battleizer, but I kind of like the idea of using this old one. So I forgot what his name is. So, Turbo Raizer Custom. Turbo Raizer Custom. Turbo Raizer's Custom is when this unit. So basically, skill counter blast 1, retire this unit. Then if you have a Raizer Vanguard, then choose one of your other Raizer rearguards, and for the turn it gets the skill. When your Vanguard attacks, when your Vanguard attacks, stand this unit, and then this unit gets plus 5k. I kind of like this also, although the problem is the Battleizer part also. But of course, there's only 2 cards that really interact with Battleizer, which is actually where is he? which is Raptorial Raizer when you ride on him. But I didn't even want to ride on him also because it would just be a waste also in a way. So so we wouldn't want to ride on him, and the other one is actually High Power Raizer Custom. To a certain extent, also the old Raizer Custom, High Power Raizer Custom. I'll show that card. But basically, this card skill is that when this unit attack hits, right, the Vanguard counter plus 1. Choose a Battleizer Rearguard and move it into the soul. Then after that, then choose another Rearguard and stand it basically. So, but this one requires a Battleizer. But I don't foresee myself actually playing him at all. So I was gonna pop this to 4. So
it's better as a Rearguard skill actually.
Better as a Rearguard skill.
Yeah, I mean as in like even though it also procs on the Vanguard circle, right? It's usually good on the Rearguard circle as well because it's more on the kind of card that you can actually put on a Excel circle, Excel marker to cause your opponent to just basically jab your opponent. If they let it hit, then you can stand something much bigger, like what that thing underneath it. The maximum riser.
Yeah, the maximum riser. So
yeah, or if not, right, if your opponent doesn't want it to hit, then they can always guard it off. You still make them throw one card out.
Still make them throw one card out. So indeed, that's true. So actually, right, I actually like the idea of using the Raizer Custom. Sorry, the Turbo Raizer Custom. Because of that stand ability, and this deck doesn't have a lot of stands, but if you want to take advantage of this, right, it will definitely help, right, if we can have some sort of guaranteed stand somewhere somehow. So maybe playing my starter as a Turbo Raizer actually might not be too bad of a shot.
You can give it a try and see if it works, actually.
Yeah, I think I'll do that also. Shinobi Raizer. When this card attacks, sorry. No, by card skill, when another Raizer in the same column as this unit stands, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Then after that, then among the 3, right, you choose you reveal all the Raizers that's in there. Choose 1, add it to your hand, and after that the rest gets sent to the drop zone also. Then
the condition is right. You reveal all 3.
Reveal all 3.
Deck, and if they are all Raizers,
okay,
you add 1 to your hand. Then the rest will drop zone.
All right, so
it's a Legion folder basically.
It's Legion folder, so unfortunately this is out. Because we're not playing Legion at all, so that's not gonna be.
Yeah, there's no way for you to retrieve cards from your drop zone also.
Yeah, that is very true as well. Also, and also I have no words.
This card. I think I'd rather you use Mega Flare and Duo Flare, man. But then again, you have a better version in V, so why use the Legion anyway?
If you guys want to know why I hate this card so much, by a card effect, when your other Raizer Rearguard stands, if this unit is in Legion, for the turn, those units that stood get plus 5k. And then there's other skills, so plus 1. If you have another unit in the center column, as this unit gets plus 2k.
The first skill is not that bad, in that it is just a very watered down version of Sazanda, Victor, etc. But the second skill.
If I see this in Vanguard 0, right, I will flip. I will literally flip. I will literally.
Why do you think I stopped touching the game even when Susano came out?
Actually, Susano is fun, you know. I should show you my deck list also.
The first era Susano is fun because of how Vanguard 0 works. But the subsequent cards are what I am very iffy about. I am not looking forward to those.
I think the subsequent cards will come out fine also. But yeah. Then of course his Speed Star. Speed Star. Then his Authorizer Speed Star skill is that counter blast 1. Counter blast 1 Raizer I should add on also. Then for every, I think, if you have 2 or more Raizers in the Vanguard circle, then for that battle this unit gets plus 3k, and it gets the skill once per turn. When this unit attack hits the Vanguard, choose another one of your Rearguards and stand it. The worst part is that it needs to hit.
Yeah, and it's not an auto skill when it hits. You have to proc the skill and pray to Messiah it hits.
afraid of
It's a
a
double
side.
unlock.
Yeah, indeed also. Alright, but then there's other ones as well that I kind of like. Katana Raizer is actually one of my old favorites actually. So that continuous
yes.
skill. During your turn, if you if this unit is all of your other units, all of your other Raizer units in same color and these units get the skill. All of them. They get the skill Color Blast 2. When this unit attack hits the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, you get to draw one. So basically, this one gives you the magical Kirara skill, basically.
Correct. It's a Raizer Kirara.
It's a Raizer Kirara, so and
You can see that, yeah. See the sparkles.
and then Quintet Wall of Fuck. Sorry, we're on YouTube. Sorry. Quintet Wall of Fuck. Yeah. So no, hell no. So, alright. So what are we up to right now? Because we got 11 cards in here already. So basically, Perfect Raizer, Ultimate Raizer Mega Flare, the V version, Dual Flare, the V version, Raptorial Raizer, V version Raizer Custom, and Turbo Raizer. Turbo Raizer Custom right now. So that's
For
actually.
now, you can settle the trigger first, then the remaining cards, you see how it goes.
Alright, that'll be good. So let me just copy Raizer, because otherwise... Actually, no, I don't need to copy Raizer. I have the page here just in case. Alright, so we go to triggers now. Toriga. Oops, Toriga unit. Creator 0. Oh no, sorry, that's a trigger order.
It's Branket.
Trigger order. Alright. So we'll stick with these ones over here. Now, unfortunately, right, I don't have a lot of options in terms of cards that I can pick up for V. So, but I definitely want to play something that's more crit based also. And the reason why is because.
This question: is your heal gonna be the heal guardian or the heal trigger?
Very good question, actually. I believe I want to use the heal guardian.
Okay, then yeah, use it.
Yeah, I believe I'll use the Heal Guardian also. Because I kind of like the Heal Guardians actually kind of balancing out. It also stops the rush if I'm stuck at Perfect Raizer at 9k.
Hey, and also you can use it to strike.
Yes, I can also use it to strike as well. So good point as well. Good point as well. I'll touch base on one of the strikes later on. But we just go straight into this. Now, PGs wise, definitely for draw PGs. Obviously.
Yes, definitely.
Yep. And I wish that no, I don't have break pass, so that's actually out of the window.
There's no
Okay.
break pass for Vanguard V.
No, it's the Sentinel. It's the Sentinel crit.
Sentinel, yeah.
It's the Sentinel crit basically. So the deck currently runs already like 8 crits right now. So it's actually 4 Shining Ladies and 4 Old Anchors. Currently right now.
Rin says don't forget the over trigger.
Yes, I will not forget the over trigger. So basically it will be 3 sorry, not 3. Like that it don't have to be 7 already. So 7 crits. I'm not gonna drop Shining Lady. Drop Old Anchor. And yes, so we'll put in the Brangate one. So now unfortunately I have to proxy a few of them. I do have the Brangate over trigger on me, but unfortunately that is not with me at this time. It's actually with JJ. It's actually with JJ right now, so I will be proxying it using Obaria for now also. So yes, I will include the over trigger. And of course,
you're using the Brangate over trigger skill instead of Obaria's, right?
yes, I'll be using the Brangate one instead.
Okay.
So there'll be some cards that we need to proxy here because I don't think I know where my Turbo Raizer is actually. So Turbo Raizer custom is so I have to go back to the office and find them also because I couldn't find my Raizer extra cards with me. So yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Crit Strider. The thing is, I want to use the Crit Strider. So and I can, but I don't have any copies of it. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy them. So I'll just work with what I have for now. For some of the others, right, I already know that they're there, so I'll be using those. So yeah, so I don't have this card basically. I don't have this card. If it's a Raizer, then I would have to go out of my way to get it. So, but it's not. So that's fine. Right. So triggers wise, I think we settled the triggers already, right?
Kazu says something about crit strikes.
Yeah. It's basically the critical, right? That when discarded is treated as a great trick.
Oh wait, they have that?
Yeah, they have been out for some time. They came from the premium collection, basically.
All clans.
All clans have them.
Oh, premium. Okay, I thought I was
Premium. They have the 10k triggers. They have 10k triggers basically.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Correct. So, but the thing is, honestly, right, when I think about it, right, if I were to use Brangate's over trigger, would that really matter? Because it doubles the critical and the Vanguard's power. when you check it. So all front rows. But my whole front row is on rest. My whole front row is at rest. That's the thing. Unless something stands.
Yeah, only if something stands.
Only if something stands also. So I may have a better time actually using Obaria instead of the Brankit one. I feel like I might do better with Obaria than I would with the Brankit.
Yeah, you can try that.
Yeah,
if you have more cards that that allow you to stand on hit, right, then the Obaria will help better.
Obaria will help better also. Okay.
So
Okay.
many copies.
So many man?
So many editions of Obaria.
All from different start decks basically.
Okay.
All from the different start decks. So yeah. Alright. We'll use Obaria because I think that one theory-wise I think works better. I think so. Still double crit is what matters also. It does also, but that's where. But it's only just one unit that's benefiting from it. So I feel like the 100 million could go even further maybe. We'll shop it of course. So we'll shop it. So we'll shop it. So yeah. So right now this is what the deck currently looks like at the moment right now with all 17 triggers in here basically. All right.
We need.
Sorry, 16. Yeah. I need 30 more cards also. That's where we fill up the grade 1s and the grade 2s also. So our Toy Raizer is in, Hyper Raizer Custom is in, so now we just need the rest of the grade 1s and the grade 2s. So right. Change to Subete.
All your rises.
Yeah, all the Raizers basically. Grade 1s and grade 2s. Now Jet Raizer is actually super fun. Jet Raizer's skill is that when your other regard is placed, usually gets plus 3k. So this one is basically just pretty high powered basically. And you'll be calling out also. So Jet Raizer will get some benefits out of it. So I'll put 3 in first. I'm a big fan of Master Raizer actually. Because Master Raizer's skill is right by your card effect when this unit stands right. If you have a Raizer Vanguard, then choose another unit in the same color as this unit and stand it. Choose another regard in the same color as this unit and stand it. So basically, if I'm not standing by using, if it's not Hyper Raizer Custom there, or if it's Raptor Raizer, then the whole column will stand basically. Oh wait, that means something. What? I need to go back to triggers.
Are you gonna play stands?
Yeah, that's the thing. I actually was thinking of playing stands, and there's only one person. There's only one person that comes to consideration. So like that, if I'm not playing O Anchor, then I'm playing. Who else? Where is she? There she is. Energy Girl.
Oh yes.
Energy Girl. So there's gonna be some standing capabilities in here. So if actually there's some standing capabilities, right? That means I could play with Obaria instead of using no, I can actually play with the Brankit one instead of the Obaria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if that is in place, right? Then we are gonna be running the Brankit one. Okay. Brankit one, normal version. I'm not gonna get put in the SP version. Alright. So Raizer. Alright. There's another card that I want to add in, and that's not a Raizer, but this one will allow me to have some searchability for striding reasons, of course. And that card is of course going to be Doko desu ka? Arashid.
Oh yes.
Because Arashid's skill is when placed on the Vanguard or Regard circle. So this one will be the more ideal write up also. Then search the top 5 of your cards, choose a grade 3 among them, and discard one if you added a card from your hand. And yeah, so when another Regard stands, then this unit gets plus 5k also. So I think this is apt. 15 grade 3, so we are done here basically. The rest of the 6 can actually be grade 2s. We'll that balance afterwards also.
They have to be.
They have to be also, yeah. And I'm thinking like one of the units is definitely Cool Hank. Because Cool Hank's skill is when this unit attacks hits, then on the Vanguard circle, then you can Soul Blast one to actually draw one. So if it's RSG, I can easily just Soul Blast him out. So that's no problem. Then his other skill is that when this unit attacks, by discarding one card from your hand, you stand another Regard. So this one will help create some much better. So alright, then who is we should look at grade 2s now. So Alright, so grade 2s wise, is there any order cards that we could consider?
For Brangate, I don't think so. Because, I mean, you can check.
Yeah, I'm checking also. So this one is a set order. Yeah, this is a set order. So Carbas 1, then when this is order zone, you get to draw one order zone if all of your grade 2 units get boost.
If you don't have a lot of grade 2s, it's kind of pointless.
Fair point. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. I was like, wait, hold on.
That's a 1K difference, honestly. I'd rather use grade 1s to boost instead.
True enough. True. Alright. And then actually I'm kinda curious. Order zone Abyssal Dark Knight.
Those are very specific. I don't think.
No, this is the one that sets Abyssal Dark Knight, but we can take advantage of the Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast 1, draw 1.
No point. It's like you point your nose like this, but no, you go all wrong.
Okay. Alright. Who can we include in if that's the case? So actually let me look at Genocide Jack, because I have Genocide Jack's right, but I never be able to use him. So Genocide Jack's skill right is it gets plus 10k during your turn, and then after that this unit cannot stand, but by resting 2 regards actually you can by resting 2 regards then you stand this unit.
Yeah. It's an easy 19k on your regard circle.
A 19k regard circle also.
And since you have ways to stand it, right, you don't have to worry too much about not being able to stand it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So let's put it in right now. There's one thing that I also realized as well, is that I never considered the G zone. I haven't considered the G zone just yet.
Yeah.
And I realized my G zone is actually very tight. No, it's actually very tight. So, yeah, but let me explain. My G zone is rather tight, right? And there's a very good reason why. It's because I don't have this stupid idiot that Ben uses.
Stupid idiot.
Universe Ace busted. So the skills is right, when your regard stands, you Soul Blast 1, flip a G unit face up. Then for the battle, this unit gets plus 1 drive. Then at the end of the battle, this unit attacks. If this unit has 5 drives or more, by discarding 3 cards from your hand, stand this unit, and then it loses minus drive. So it loses 5 drive afterwards. I don't have this stupid thing. I don't have this.
Later, still waiting for Buster Green.
Universe as well. Unfortunately, I don't have Buster Rate, so I'm not gonna be playing him. This basically right. Putting this card in right kind of makes the whole Perfect Raizer deck a moot afterwards.
Yeah,
so
it does.
It kind of makes
carries the entire deck. Really.
Yeah, exactly. So what we should be doing right is I think that we should be using the Raizers right to actually we should be using the strides right in a way to not only unlock Energy Girl, but also to use them as like stance capabilities. So when I think of stance right, I may think of Victor basically. So
definitely Victor. Victor is like the best contender for standing.
Yeah. So winning champ, Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast 1 right, flip a G unit face up. Then when your regard stands, you may pay the cost. If you do, then for the turn right, this unit and that unit gets plus 5k. GB3 is at the end of battle, this unit attack, draw 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards with the same or less power as and retire it with equal less power than this unit, I think so. Is it?
Or choose one of your opponent's rear guard with the lowest power.
Oh, with the lowest power. Okay, right. Unfortunately, there's no stand capabilities. This one actually gives power to himself in that. So winning champ is probably not in the cards. So, what about favorite champ? Color Blast 2. Discard 1 card from hand.
Come on, man.
When
this is a must.
At the end of battle, that this unit attacked. By paying the cost, choose a rear guard for as many face-up G units that you have and stand them. If 3 or more units stood, choose 3 cards from your hand, discard it, and then if you discard 3, you get to countercharge 1. stand this unit, and for the battle, this unit minus 2 drive. So 1 copy.
It's a must.
1 copy.
One is enough.
1 copy. So all right. I've never seen you. I've never seen you before. Libre Brick 5.
Oh, that's
Son Blakuga. Sorry. This is Son Blakuga. Yeah. Alright, so not important. One of my favorite strides, of course, Meteor Kaiser Victor. So the skill is basically by flipping Meteor Kaiser face up. Then for the turn, this unit gets the skill. When this unit attack hits, then choose one of your regards and stand it. It gets plus 5k. And then GB3 skill also. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, choose one of your other regards, stand it, and gets plus 5k. So this is most likely a second strike. So, but also a flip fodder for the most part. And then, well, I have 4 copies. Why am I not using him? Victor Plasma.
Man.
Victor Plasma. I turn my deck into the end, basically. Basically, I turn my deck into the end.
Why not? But don't forget your G Guardians as well.
Yes. I do need to put in G Guardians. So 1 blue prison for sure. But ultimately, I will be... Who's that? Alright, so this one also as well, because this unit skill is that when this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if you have no face-up cards in the damage zone, counter charge 1, this unit gets plus 5k shield. If you have no cards in your soul charge 2, and this unit gets plus 5k shield also. So not too much, but some defenses, especially for the counter charging part. I'm not sure how that will come into play.
I think you can play 1 for now.
Yeah, play 1 for now. This one is actually the flip G Guardian one. So when you flip by placing on the Guardian Circle, choose one of your Vegas and it gets the skill. When this unit at the end of the battle, this unit was attacked. If the attack did not hit, you get to counter charge 1.
Yeah, it's a little, how should I say, kind of expensive for just 1 counter charge, honestly.
Indeed also. Then this unit skill is that if you have less regards than your opponent, this unit gets 10k shield. So I think this is probably my go-to shields from here. Then then Soul Blast 1, flip this unit face down. Then choose one of your choose a card in your circle or damage zone and turn it face up basically. Choose a circle or card in damage zone and turn it face up.
So it's basically like a counter charger or
unlocker. Correct. How many is that? How many is that?
5 G Guardians, I think.
5 G Guardians.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's okay.
I think I don't need this one. I'll keep Blue Prison as a flip folder for this also. Alright, then I've got spots for 3. I got spots for 3.
More.
3 more.
Your GB8? Plan on using it?
I can use GB8 in case I get that far. But GB8 is only if you play Busted, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Draconic Raizer the Nova. I like it. So. But yeah, this one has the skill is that when this unit attacks the Vanguard, counter blast 1, stand all of your regards and they get the skill. And they get a skill when this unit is rest, stand this unit once per turn. Then after that, well, for each regard chosen for the battle, this unit gets plus 5k. So if I have a full field, that's gonna be high powered from there. Alright, 2 more slots, which I
stuck. Nah, just kidding. How about the whatever dragon you call it?
Projector Dragon.
Yeah.
Projector Dragon skill. When this unit is hang on. By card effect. No, that's the strike basically. When this unit attacks by counterblasting 1, then for the battle, all of your opponent's rear guards is reduced to 0.
Oh, okay.
All of your opponent's units gets reduced to 0 power. Actually, yeah, maybe in Projector Dragon, yeah.
Do you have it in real life?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes, we do have it in real life. So yeah, 2 winning champs just in case, because we can always go the end. Yes, I have a Projector. I also have Stark as well. We have all 6-0 dragons. Dragons.
The legacy of the KP.
When this is placed on the Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. Then if you do for the turn, this unit gets -2 drive. Hang on. Oh, and when this unit rests, right?
When this unit appears on the Vanguard circle, you may pay the cost +2. If you
Plus
do,
2. For the
then
turn.
this unit gets -2 drives, and and when it attacks, it does not rest, and it can attack
3
up to
times.
3 times. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I confused that second part also. So yeah, Zero Dragon, but
Remember the legacy of the KP when we were in Japan.
Legacy of KP. Yeah. Who the fuck are you? Sorry. Dare. Yeah, exactly. It's from the clan collection
Stabok.
basically.
That's the perk. When
So,
it attacks,
mhm.
Counterblast 1 and flip 1 G unit face up. Then stand all of your rear guards in a front row. And for each unit stood this way, during the battle, this unit gets +5k.
Oh my god, I actually need this card.
Yeah, put it. Wait, you don't have this card yet?
No, I don't have this card. I never bought it. I never bought it.
Do.
I never bought it, but I need this card because it can stand all my units in front row. And if there's multiple risers there, or if there's if there's a dual flares down there, then yeah, that could actually work. Okay, I have to put this on the short list at least. So short list for that. But yeah, this is the deck, guys. So this is the deck. Alright, so basically we are working with 4 Mega Flares, 4 Perfect Raizers, which is the ace of this whole thing, 2 Dual Flares, 3 Cool Hanks, 3 Genocide Jacks, just to have the restanding capabilities. Raptorial Raizer, 4 of them, which is the linchpin. I think there's a bit too much here, I think so. Maybe I can actually up Genocide Jack to... Oh no, I can up Cool Hank to 4 maybe. And then maybe I will down 1 Raizer Custom, I think. 3-3. I think that one sounds better. It also balances out my deck a bit more. Right. Alright, so 4-4-3, then 4 Raptorial Raizers, 4 Aura Sheets, 3 Raizer Customs, 3 Jet Raizers, 1 Turbo Raizer Custom. But we may change this to Battleizer depending if I prefer the +1 draw or the restand. Then of course, Energy Girl, 3 Energy Girls, 1 Over Trigger, 4 Heal Guardians, 4 Twin Bladed PGs, and 4 Shining Ladies, the crits basically. And then your G zones is basically 1 Progenitor Dragon, 2 of the G Guardians that can flip face down, but it gets +10k shield. 1 GB8, 1 Flip G Guardian, 1 Flip G Guardian, Blue Prison, that will be the target for the flip basically. 2 Favorite Champs, 4 Meteor Kaiser, and 4 Vito Plasmas.
That's good.
Question: who is my first strike? should be Meteor Kaiser. It should be Meteor Kaiser.
Yeah, it actually kind of depends. Depends on whether you have used a G Guardian before that.
Yeah, that's true. So that means ideally I want to use G Guardian first before I even strike first. So G Guardians.
But if not, I think Victor, what was that again? Meteor Kaiser Victor is a good choice.
Meteor Kaiser Victor. Tri-Brad. Let me check out Tri-Brad. It's been a while since I've looked at Tri-Brad.
Is when your rearguard stands. Whenever your rearguard stands, you may counterblast 1. If you do choose one of your opponent's units with this +2k, that unit gets +2k.
Yep.
Then choose one of your opponent's units with the power equal or less to than that unit and retire it.
Yeah, but it needs another. So it needs another source also. And basically, the G Guardians is how we're gonna get our stands. Basically, it's how we're gonna get our stands.
But the problem with Tri-Brook is that it's very counterblast heavy.
Counterblast heavy.
Retire for each counterblast. So with this deck, I can see that you are gonna have a lot of counterblast issues. But it also kind of depends on how you use it already.
Yeah, but that's why this comes into play also, because this actually allows you to do that also. And of course, this one is supposed, and Mega Flare can also not only be used to generate Axel Circles, but it can also change to Perfect Raizer. The only problem with Perfect Raizer, is the skill. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard Circle, all of your Raizers go into the soul. So if you do it at the end of the turn, it's gonna be 9k. So ideally, your field will want to be empty before you ride into Perfect Raizer, essentially. So yeah.
After that, or you have something to call out after that.
Indeed, also. Alright, and we only want to maintain. Basically, we only want to try and maintain 4, although the more the better. But so that's why we are safe with using Cool Hang also with the Soul Blast, because I think that wouldn't hurt it too much, I believe. And of course, oh shoot! I should not be playing Genocide Jack. I should be playing Maximum Raizer. I didn't put in Maximum Raizer.
Yeah, that's right.
Forgot about Maximum Raizer. We just talked about him too as well.
Oh, yeah, we just talking about him as well.
Okay, so maximum riser.
That guy is a must.
That guy is a must also, which
Yeah,
begs.
you don't have to worry about having to force stand genocide jack also.
But then now begs the question. Hang on, let me find maximum riser. Now begs the question. Oh, too far?
Top, I think.
Am I too? Yeah, too far. There, yeah. But that begs the question right now, because right now with the Hill Guardians in place. Hang on, let me -1.
You have 15 grade.
Actually, 15 is okay, but 8 grade 2s is problematic. I feel it's problematic, but I think this is okay, right?
Okay, actually, I think your maximum riser can drop down to 2. And you increase 1 more grade 2. What about that?
Increase 1 more grade 2.
Yeah.
Minus cool hand, can we bring in Jack as well? So the one that is in the access circles will definitely be either maximum riser or it'll be Genocide Jack as well. Yeah. Alright, let's bring Jack back in. So Watashi no namae wa Jack. Alright.
That should be an issue. 9 to 10 grade 2 should be okay. Yeah, I mean there's because Nova Grappler is not very known for draw power, so I'm kind of concerned about the fact that if you keep drawing and you don't get any viable something to write to, pretty much.
Wait, wait, hold on. The draw is a problem, right? Then I'll just play Starlight Hedgehog.
Bloody hell. But that's provided if you can even ride up to that point in the first place. Her skill only works if you have a GB1, you know.
No, her skill doesn't work. Her skill doesn't work GB1. Her skill can work. Yeah, her skill can work. Let's look up Starlight Hedgehog, shall we? Let's look up Starlight Hedgehog.
I recall she's on call to give someone the skill, right?
Yes, she's on call to give someone the skill.
No, but when it stands draw 1 is a GB1 skill, if I'm not wrong. Right?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not. Guys, if you're playing Victor, right, or if you're playing anything that stands a lot, consider this card because of the counter charge and the draw 1.
Yeah, this is a good card.
So you know what? I'll take out Jack and I'll put in 2 Starlight Hedgehogs.
Yeah, that works.
Yep. All right. Question is, can I find Starlight Hedgehog? That's the thing. So, and the reason why I say can find Starlight Hedgehog, because if I go over to this screen right now that you guys are seeing, so this is actually the V Premium Raizer deck. So this is actually the V Premium Raizer deck, and this one is actually my Premium Raizer deck from back in the day. So yeah. So I don't know what's in this one because it's been so long since I actually take a look at this card. Essentially, but definitely the Raizers are in there, and the old Mega Flare is also in there, including Speedstar and okay, at least Turbo Raizer is in there, so that's actually settled.
It is a premium deck, right?
Yeah, this is the premium deck. So Master Raizer is also in there, but I don't think I put it in, so it's the others. But yeah, basically, right, what we're going to be doing essentially is this deck is going to get gutted, and we are actually going to be playing. We're actually going to be turning this. We're actually going to be turning this into this, basically. Into this that you see guys over here. So, yeah. So, let's just give it a shot. We might have the proxy. At least I think only 2 cards because of the over trigger and all that. But I think we should be okay on that front. So yeah.
I will be right back while you are building the deck.
In the meantime, guys, like if you guys want to ask any questions or you guys want to shoot any ideas to me, just read. I'll read it out. Then you guys can go from. Then we'll go from there. But yeah, so well, I think for some of you who knows me, like, but I can also like give some stories about this deck as well. So especially, Cardfight Raizer is actually quite fun to play. Cardfight Raizer's skill is that yeah, so during your turn, right, if you have yeah, if all of your other Raizers in the same column as this unit gets plus 2k. So the idea is that you're supposed to have a very high power column, combine that with Master Raizer and you can pretty much just go anywhere. Basically. I just need to find a good location that can actually plot all these down. And this deck, right, this deck, right, will actually be turned into the Beast Deity deck once Beast Deity Ethics Buster Reverse actually comes out. The old Jet Raizer. As well as another Cardfight Raizer there, basically. Alright. So this might be a while or so, but I hope you guys are enjoying this. And yeah, we will get to gameplay as soon as we can also. But right now we just need to make the deck also. And I can do it in CFA actually. I can actually do it in CFA. But unfortunately, with Dempster being the only one here, I unfortunately cannot do I actually cannot do CFA also. But we can do CFA totally as long as there's somebody in here that actually has a CFA, or you know, what I mean by that is someone in the call that's with me right now. So. Unless you guys want to don't go to CFA, it's bugged. How so? Because I was on CFA just a while ago. Everything seems fine. We'll keep that Perfect Raizer in there, and we'll keep this as well. Because this one will be Turbo Raizer, but we'll proxy this because I can't find my Turbo Raizers. I think they're still in the office somewhere. Because I know I had a whole box full of Raizers basically, and I don't know where they are, which also includes the Turbo Raizer custom and some of my other parts as well. So, but luckily most of the parts that we're playing with here, right, are actually all V cards. So you know, we could be okay. Rin says they did release some updates, so I guess it's currently okay. Tesla Shaman King, everything crashed also.
Wow. That's ominous as hell.
Too much oversoul. Too much oversoul.
Oversoul until the PC cannot overclock.
But Rin says, and I was on not too long ago actually, so I believe CFA is actually okay, as I said also. Hi Leon.
No journalist.
Let's go.
Hi guys.
What's up? Hey guys. Yes. Hello. Stop. Hang on now.
Three Stooges is back.
Yes, the Three Stooges are back also.
Yes, this three stooges.
Alright, just give me a second while I get the window open. Right now, Leon, I've actually made the deck. You can actually see the stream for the stream in Discord for that.
Shoto and the Mates. Actually, where is it?
In the Discord. So like, did you just look at the Discord stream?
Oh, I thought I was like in like where I was like general chat. Oh, what?
No. You should be able to see the deck list from here. So this is actually the Premium Raizer deck right now.
Leon became so OP, he transcends the big screen.
I don't journalist.
All three Ace Vanguards are here. No, we have ascended from Ace Vanguards to Three Stooges.
Oh, Shining Lady is here.
Well.
Oh, I did have the all art one. Oh, okay. I did have the all art Perfect Raizer.
Nice, of course.
I didn't know I collected it, so. But right now I'm just now doing the Chojigen Gatai right now with the deck. So we'll have some remote fights and then we'll try and shop the deck and see how this deck actually works.
You suddenly become very soft.
I'm talking away from the microphone, so that's why.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, what happened all of a sudden?
Nah, it's just me being shh. It's just me being shh from there, so. But yeah, so if you've seen the main deck, Leon, here is the Strides, right there. And apparently, right, there's a card that came out in the collections, in the Premium collection, that actually need for this deck.
Oh, what I mean.
The card skill, right, is that when this unit attacks, right, stand all of your front row regards, and they get plus 5k.
You get plus 5k.
Yep.
Ah.
Is it the one that looks like some kind of abomination or something?
Alien.
It's the one, I think it's for each unit stood, then this unit gets plus 5k, is it? Is it that one?
For each unit stood. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Correct.
I only see from here actually, but it should be that one.
Let me just...
Looks like that.
Let me read up also. Yeah, deck lock. It's on a deck lock. Back to the G deck, So you can see it from this card over here.
This one, yeah.
Shiny Lady, Jet Rises.
When it attacks, counterblast 1 and flip 1 card from your G zone face up.
Oh my
and
god,
stand all your 100 regards. Then for each unit stood this way, during that battle, this unit gets plus 5k. Yeah, it's very ugly.
UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Yeah, you ugly.
Ugly. You ugly.
Okay, bye guys, good night.
You're gonna have nightmares, man.
No, I would. I'm the Doomslayer. Things like
Rip
this.
and tear.
Rip
Yes.
and
Oh.
tear. So rip and tear. But yeah.
Jodie is my Isabel.
Jodie
Yeah,
is my
Isabel
Isabel.
has an extra tail in between.
Yeah, I know, right? Rule 34.
Bro,
Bro.
speaking of Rule 34, right? Recently, oh my god, why am I even talking about this?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
are you even
why-
talking about this?
Look, I just got reminded of something that is disturbing to many, but to me it's like, huh? Something to do with something Animal Crossing. Just leave it
something
at
Animal Crossing.
I
is
will
it?
just leave it at that.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
That one. Not lie though, the music's a banger.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I mean?
CVGS will get removed, I know, right?
Yeah.
Before we get blocked off.
This is our demonetization.
Yeah, this is our
stream, guys.
demonetization
Nice
stream.
knowing
Yeah,
you.
nice knowing you all. So we're getting off of YouTube right now. Bye, guys.
Right. This is a premium deck, right? I assume
Premium.
that deck, you need to test this thing one way or another.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna have some fights in this stream because the deck
Okay.
building station. Yeah.
We're gonna be
So-
we're gonna be the punching bags. At least I'm gonna be the punching bag.
I'm gonna get punched.
The only thing they fear is me.
And then Jiraiya comes along, then I fear no man, but that guy, he scares me.
Legit. Legit.
That is very true.
Where's the line?
Yeah, where is the lie indeed? So yeah. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions, or if you guys want to give any sort of feedback about the deck that we're building up. Hang on, let me just bring up the screen for it so you guys can kind of see what we're working with also.
Yes, slapping.
Read it for you, Kazu. What are you talking about? I will lose.
Yeah, we all lose. Cap will suddenly become very OP.
I mean, today is his training arc.
Today is my training arc also indeed.
It doesn't matter how many times he loses. He wins once, he wins everything.
Yes. If I were to really take revenge for Kazu, it would be against Ben.
Ah yes.
And that's difficult. And that's difficult. That's high tier difficult. That's like that's like
No, no.
G rank. That's like 100 G.
If he's second, right, no one else can dare to proclaim first. Is that OP?
And sometimes I'm glad that Ben is on the same team.
I know, right? We have a strong ally, but we
Yes.
have a stronger enemy too.
Yes.
Yee.
Yeah. It was Ben that killed you, not Cap. Ben, because Ben has something that Cap didn't have.
Yeah, it's called being busted.
No, it's the other thing, the ultimatium thing. The Ace Buster,
Yeah. Universe Ace busted. Yeah,
The one.
that's the one. All right, so deck list. Down combo I did also the grade 3 heal with Ashura Kaiser grade 4. So I mean it makes sense. So
No, that's how it's supposed to work.
yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. So.
Like just like how it's intended in Vanguard 0.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Aha.
aha.
Aha. Okay, I don't need 3. No, I played with 3. So I got 4 in here already. Yep. Just need another Jet Raizer. So, alright. So time to gut this for
Still in
all.
hospital.
Because you're not sure you were there on the stream. I think you were,
I
right?
was there. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there. I was the first one who blurred. I was the one who blurred up ban.
Yamelo. Ben, Yamelo.
Yeah, Ben Yamero.
It's just a kid! Finding Nemo. Kid.
He's just a kid. You gotta learn the hard way.
Alrighty, so. And of course, with this deck also, with this deck being here as well, right? Like if it turns out successful, if it turns out to be successful, right, then you guys are the first ones that's they're gonna be seeing this deck actually, be able to function, and so you guys might get an idea, can improve it on your own. So yeah, but this is really like in general, just how you get about starting. How am I gonna do? How do I start off deck building? It always starts with an idea, basically. It always starts with an idea. It always starts with a card, and then you build around it to a certain extent.
Started with a whisper. And then. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Me after facing, hang in there, guys. I'll call the vets. It's like a when you lose all of your 6 Pokemon, then you're wiped out. You go to the Pokemon Center.
I know, right?
Except instead of carrying for 6, you're carrying for 50. Imagine the money you spend.
You mentioned police tier 1 in premium now. I wonder why. I like since like on like that wasn't like legit. I wonder why. I never seen what's been going on for that end yet. I've been busy with other things, so it didn't occur to me.
Tell us. Tell us how it is.
Tell us. Tell us.
I can't do that right now because my
What do you mean to
job.
tell me?
Yeah, not now.
When my stuff comes up, so I'll make Dai Kaiser premium and send the animals to vet again. Send the animals to
Wow.
vet. Wow.
Troy? Really? Hidoi desu ne.
Hidoi.
Four,
Hidoi
five,
yo. Amazing this deity support. No. Risers for Starlight Hedgehog, the true meta.
8, 9, 10,
If I can find it, that's the thing. I think I don't know if it's with
13.
me.
Even Rin's like Hidoi. Troy.
I need
Nice.
I need 3 more cards in the G. So.
How many maximum risers? 2 maximum risers. There's already 2 in here. Alright, that's good.
And it wasn't already there. TCG Club today. Oh, shoot, GG. TCG Club? I've not been there before. I should probably visit it one day.
Yeah, you should also. Kazu can send you the link over. It's actually to her because she's the TCG Club leader for her school. So
I see.
yeah, so you can always PM.
If you don't mind, then yeah, you just send me the link. I will join in whenever.
They have activities on Wednesdays. So.
Oh, gotcha.
16G. Alright, my G zone is ready.
To draw Nagazu's animals again.
Alright, I put 3 Kohanks in there. I think
Anymore, we'll probably have to call Pita for this.
Kita, really.
Man, because even cards, even anime animals on pieces of paper need love too.
rolling around at the speed of help.
D.
Alright, I think I finished fishing out most of the cards that I need. The Do Flash, Raptorial Risers. Okay, so these are the last ones that I need to fish out.
I think I will go in this G zone. We'll see.
Alright, almost there. We just need to fetch some of the other missing cards. Now, I think that it's just the Starlight Hedgehog that's concerning, because I actually do not know whether I have the Starlight Hedgehog here.
Which one? The V one or the?
No, it never came out in V.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was a V.
Starlight Hedgehog so good. It cannot be in V also.
Too good. Starlight Hedgehog. When people say, "Oh, my hand is gonna have a problem with withdrawals," it's like,
Hey, thanks.
Starlight Hedgehog.
Thank you, Kazu. I'll join it as soon as I can.
Starlight Hedgehog with Energy Girl if you have GB1.
You know what? I can just join you right now. There you go. Thank you.
And actually, no, I just realized something. Mega Flare. Mega Flare has a stand ability. When a Vanguard Raizer, when a Vanguard Raizer attacks Color Blast 2, it's Color Blast 2, so it's expensive as well. Color Blast 2 rest this unit, then stand both those units. Then Starlight Hedgehog can actually kick in with the Color Charge, and it can also draw. It also get the draw 1 as well. Revelation. Okay, so what do I have here? Do I have 3 Kohanks? I have 3 Kohanks here, 4 Kohanks here. So.
I have no idea what they're saying in there. I'm sorry. I guess
It's okay.
check it out later.
I guess the spread the price is going up. I guess the spread the
understand Tagalog.
No, that's not Tagalog. That's Bahasa Melayu. That's Bahasa Indonesia.
Melayu.
Bahasa
Aku
Indonesia.
tak tahu Melayu.
It's like Malayu but different.
What?
It's a bit different. It's a bit different. Like some of the words they use is different.
Wait, is this Bahasa Indonesia or?
Yeah.
Ah,
It is.
okay. Yeah, then yeah.
Yes, Kazu has a TCG club. Yes. In her
school.
in her school. Yes.
I see.
Alright, you need another Perfect Raizer.
Oh wait, I need to check something before we get started. Oh yeah, I did have it.
Before we get started, does anybody want to get out?
Yeah, that's me to your cards right now.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm addressing
That's
right
why
now.
we learn, Rin. That's why we learn new languages.
And the fourth one. There we go.
Multilingual, bitches.
Multilingual.
I guess. I mean, why not, right? You're never too old to learn.
I still want to learn Latin. It's an odd thing. It's an odd thing to
Duolingo.
to also. Duolingo.
Legit,
Actually, does Duolingo actually have Latin?
Yeah, they have Latin.
They actually have Latin.
They should have that.
Oh damn.
Am I gonna brew a Kree Elemental Premium deck? Yeah, sure. Let me just take out my entire stash of Atmos.
A bunch of cards I'll never use.
You can't even put Atmos because there's a G unit.
Okay.
Let me just shuffle my entire stash.
Okay. All right. So it seems that. All right. So it seems that my energy girls are missing. Obviously.
Oh no! Are you gonna
Oh,
proxy that too?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to proxy them. So, but that's okay. I have
Okay.
the perfect card to proxy them with, and that is with the Psychic Grace. Wait, I already played one Psychic Grace. Oh no, there's more here. Eh? Alamak.
There it is. Just gotta find out which.
Oh, there's only 2 in here. Holy crap. Okay, hang on a second. Do I have 4 battleizers? Because that can work first. Itchy. Four battleizers. Are they? Inai? Ni. Oh, okay, so I'll combine the two.
Oh, Canvas has it. What? Malay? Chinese? CG?
Alright. Okay, so proxy wise, we will have to work with this as the quote unquote energy girls. And I think that we will also need to put in a couple of cards. We also need to put in a couple of cards, right, to proxy for Starlight Hedgehog. So, alright, if that is the case...
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, if that is the case... oops, that stack's not supposed to go together. Yep, that stack's not supposed to go together.
Winner PR cards. Sheesh, they had the Expector.
Yeah, the Expector is coming out as the...
No, as in the English Expector. I actually want that. Like, if we take its skill out of the account, the card actually looks dope.
It does. Alright, Starlight Hedgehog will use the Speedo Star.
Pink.
Yep. Alright. Yep. My place origin is Malay, so but mostly it's English in campus. So. Oh, okay.
Ah.
No, that's Mate.
It's actually kind of common.
Yeah.
Wait.
Kind of. Alright. So, somebody just make sure to make a mental note. My stat triggers are supposed to be energy goals, and this is supposed to be a Starlight Hedgehog, yes. And yeah, we will treat my starter as no, actually we'll use my we'll treat my starter as it is, as a battleizer. So I'll just use the +1 draw instead of the
Raizer. Okay.
yeah. So let me just update that.
Martha says, get the congratulations deny Griffin when you got.
Congratulations, you're insecure.
Congratulations, you're dead. But to me, like, Denial Griffin this is not as effective as it used to be. I mean, if you had to deal with like 6, 7, 8 attacks that is coming at you at some stupid number, right? Like what's it gonna really do, man?
Yeah.
And of course,
and you really had the hope that you had a new trigger in your hand somewhere.
And of course, last but not least, one of the most important things that needs to be in the deck, if I can find it. Yeah, I should be able to find it. It's right here. It is the Over Trigger, which is supposed to be the Brangate one. So let me find where Obara is. Yeah, we treat it as such.
Okay.
I do have those cards also, but currently right now the Over Trigger is rented to GJ.
No, Kazu. Cap cannot Bahasa. I can a little bit, on the other hand. Just a little.
Well,
That's
wait.
because my ex-girlfriend taught me a little bit and I have Indonesian me.
Aku tak tahu bahasa Indonesia.
Eh? Obaria's not here.
Just like Kaiba said, if one isn't enough, blast them again with another girlfriend. Which Kaiba are we talking about?
Which
Are we even
point?
on the same show? I give
你
you a
知
bit.
道我的这个 Service 65的那个 email 什么 address 吗？
Alrighty.
Distracted by that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna have to use I gonna have to borrow the Obaria from the Balsagara deck.
Yeah, she uses that also.
Yeah. All right. So this should be all the remaining cards, and then we should be able to get going for some fight videos. So, Dems, are you set up? Set up, poo.
Vanguard.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. I somehow I ended up watching more Kamen Rider than you.
Really? What are you on now?
Huh? No. It's it's not what I'm on now. It's just how much I know about Kamen Rider.
Oh. It all
Sorry.
started with Ghost.
My mom needed my help with the iPad.
Problem.
No problem. Alright, so yeah, I think we got all the cards here already, so we just need to start sleeving them up.
I think.
I believe so.
I believe.
But also this sleeve is old as hell also. This sleeve is old as hell because there's a split there, you can see there. Yeah,
Kazu didn't know that you can speak Bahasa earlier.
A little bit. I don't speak. I can read. I can understand.
Oh. Your
Yeah,
sleeve just split?
Yes.
It's old, so this sleeve is so old.
I mean, like the girl in the... Sorry.
Bro.
She wasn't
Camera.
split. She wasn't split, mind you. Never was.
It wasn't split. But the sleeve is... If I want to be a Vanguard unit, what would it be? Definitely Susano. I want to do it justice. I want to
Oh,
do
yeah.
it justice.
Why don't you guys help me answer the rest of it?
Why don't Dempster answer the
Why
rest of
not?
it?
What are the... Wait, where's the thing?
Where's the thing, eh?
Also, Leon, Arm is not my favorite girl. Luna is my favorite girl. You quoted the wrong girl.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a little girl who knows nothing about Vanguard.
Well,
Let's see.
sheesh, I wonder what I'm
Okay, how many likes do we have? On
10.
11 likes.
11, is it? Then we're up to 11 so far.
Okay, so which question do we stop at?
Let's start at 5.
5, huh?
You scared one of my people? What do you mean?
5. Best Vanguard girl, is it?
No, but
After
Best girl
that,
is Misaki. Oh, okay. Favorite clan, okay. Favorite clan.
I think I did clan. Oh no, I haven't did this.
you did best. You did best girl.
Yeah.
You did best girl.
Alright, Leon, you can start first.
Actually, me and Leon already done it on yesterday's stream.
But we had to answer according to type one, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Obviously Kagero. You're asking me the obvious, yeah.
Favorite clan, right?
I mean, the question is there, just formalities.
But actually what we did right was that instead, because people know our first ones also, so why don't we do our top 3 instead?
I think just do one. Otherwise, Twitter has limited space.
True.
Yeah.
So but for the sake of the stream also, I think we should let everybody know top 3, because most of them kind of know our main ones already. So yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Leon said Kagero.
Narukami, Royal Paladin. Royal Paladin.
Royal Palladium. Mine.
Royal Paladin.
Paladin. Mine was Nova Grappler, Pale Moon, and Genesis.
Genesis Skull Guy.
Alright, for my case, it's definitely OTT on the top spot. Second is Aqua Force. And third, I actually do not have a third, but a close one would be at Genesis.
You're not New Nectar?
No,
I
Nectar
don't
was
even
only because of Tokoha. It's only because of Tokoha. It's
Tokoha.
not even because the clan. It was because Tokoha. It's always been like that. Am I right or am I
For the
right?
reason why, see Oracle Think Tank. Okay, Least favorite clan. What are your least favorite clan? We just stick to one for this one.
Yeah, this one will stick to one. Me Link Joker, but only because I can't find anything that I could latch on to about Link Joker. Everything else I could to some extent, but I cannot do that with Link Joker. I don't hate what it does. I hate how the players abused it. But I don't hate what it does, and yeah lah. So pretty much.
Okay, what about Leon?
I have too many on the damn list. Bermuda, I said Bermuda the last time.
Yeah, you said Bermuda, yeah.
Because every time they come out, right, all kinds of hell break loose because how freaking it's Bushiroad's cash cow lah.
Yeah.
You get everything lah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta milk it for what it's worth, is it? My least favorite clan is actually Royal Paladin. Not because of. I mean, for a very simple reason is because I'm usually the kind of unpopular opinions kind of guy. When people go flocking into like main character stuff, I'm usually the one that shies away from it. I have played it before. I honestly think it's an okay clan. It's actually not bad, in fact. But it's just the attention that is been given throughout the entire series is just kind of like, okay, yeah, we get the point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You hate it as much as you hate Charizard.
Charizard.
I don't hate Charizard. I just don't like the attention it gets. So come on, man, my boy Blastoise.
Mate is like, is Leon just Kai's reincarnate? FYI, my middle name is Kai.
His middle name is Kai.
But literally, my middle name is Kai. There is no kid. I'm not joking. My full Chinese name has Kai in the middle.
Yep.
It's the same. It's the same character.
We can vouch for it as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
You can't deny 3 people.
Denial, Griffin.
Any more denial would be insecure.
Yeah, Andrew is like, yeah, I like to not play main protagonist decks as well, unless they vibe well with me as well. Yeah, that should be the way it is. So.
Actually, amongst CVGS, right, I'm kind of like the guy who plays all the underdog clans or underdog decks. If you think about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm accidentally competitive.
Like, I am Brimstone. Cat is like.
I'm accidentally
anything I can punch you with.
I'm accidentally competitive.
Accidentally competitive.
I remember I remember when we did one stream. I think it was on Twitch. I can't remember. So I think it was on Twitch also. Me and Long we played Duel Links basically. Then after that, right, then we had people like come in to challenge us. Is like, can we play with you? Like, let's play with you. Then I'm just a casual player. I whip up my E-Hero deck, then I beat him up with Trinity, with Vision Hero Trinity. Then it's like, I thought you said you were competitive. You weren't competitive. I'm not. This is just a deck that I like. It just happens to be very strong, and that is also true for the Harry deck as well. When with Magia, that's also very true for Magia as well. Because my deck is like, oh, I play for I built this because it's fun in the way that I play. It's fun also. But then all of a sudden, right, the deck ended up being like so good, so strong. Being so good, so strong is like deck. Yeah. So yeah.
Right. Question 8: Retro, G, Premium, or Standard?
Retro.
G for me.
I'll go with. Go with Standard. Because it's honest. I feel like it's more. Okay, fine. G, Susano was damn good there. Okay. Compared to G, Susano
No,
was so good.
but really overdress. You like overdress?
No, not Standard. Sorry, V Premium.
Oh, V Premium. Oh, okay.
Yeah, V Premium.
I see.
Only because they say Susano.
Okay lah, but in all seriousness, because I started in Legion, I guess Legion is the kind of thing that I'm kind of used to, I guess. With G being a close second.
Okay.
Alright, last question. Your Vanguard ship.
Not your last question.
Yeah. Okay, my Vanguard ship is Korean and IG. Just to repeat on that is that I still hate the fact that Bushido just dropped the ball on the 2. Just like that. I hate the ending so much.
Oh, which one? DJ Mate?
DJ Mate, because IG and Korean have a 3 years build up of relationship. And then like when Link Joker up, that's where they started to obviously develop something. There, right there.
The
It
moon.
was right there. Yeah, there was a moon. It was right there. Right there.
Yeah, there was moon, and it's on the moon.
Then somehow she really to go so far to protect him, no less. And those two were basically behaving like couples.
Exactly.
And then suddenly
Orin disappears.
No,
Corin
Corin
is
is
like memory wipe.
Entire memory wipe.
Yeah,
The whole
just,
ultra rare. Then everyone else just lives on their life like nothing happened. Wow, that is wasted opportunity, man.
like I kind of expected like at the end, right, he will go and like say the two of them meet, and then it doesn't have to happen, but at least they have a proper closure. Like she says, oh, she forgot, just give her. Then
Then that or like the Kimi no Na wa that kind of ending, like
Yeah,
they
correct.
see each other and it's like, who are you?
Or the Matrix 4 when Neo finds Trinity again. Have you met before?
yeah,
exactly.
I kind of
At
think
least
at
there's
least
some proper closure,
that
It
was
like,
closure. Just
you know what we got? We got the group looking at Ultra Rare from a distance, and they're like, we are gonna promote this new game, and we're like, we've been playing that for like 10 million years. Where were you? Where have you been?
I'm like set flick right now. Just,
Sad flag. So,
Sad flick.
mine.
Kat, what about you?
Yeah, mine was actually Chrono and Kumi.
My Kumi.
Yeah,
this is
Chrono
a
and Kumi.
high school rom-com right now.
Because between
Oh,
the
yeah,
two, right,
yeah,
it's a high school rom com, but I think it's more. I think it comes off as completely genuine, so it feels very like natural.
Yeah.
It
But
feels
I
like
feel
very
like they're more close friends than a potential couple.
They're
what do
more
you
they're more close friends right now, but because of how close they are, right, you can actually see them being together. You could actually see them being together because of how close they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and because Tokoha and Chrono are just more like Ash and Misty relationship.
Tokoha
Yes.
has what's his name again? Mikhail, is it? Mikhail.
Miguel, yeah, Miguel.
No, she has somebody who show up for one episode and died.
Yeah,
Yes. And then Shion has
Shion has Arm, so yeah, correct. But
Come on,
Arm
both
also
of them
has
that-
Luna.
And has Luna, so they're like a love triangle.
No, it's not a love triangle. It's just
Luna
basically
is like, please meet my girlfriend, and this is my girlfriend's boyfriend.
correct. I was just about to say that actually.
I know, right? Luna the absolute pimp.
Yeah,
for
Andrew's
my
like
case-
Korean IG too. Yeah, I know, right.
Koi actually is a good ship. Personally, my ship would be Miwa and Misaki because those two actually kind of like have something in the manga instead of the anime.
No, actually the manga was a lot worse.
It was a lot worse, yeah. But I was
Like-
actually hoping like something would happen between them because you see in the anime, right? Like Miwa for some reason or heck for even no reason at all just straight up calls Misaki Neja. There was no build up to it, no rationale behind it also. It was very weird.
Okay,
In the
I
manga,
get.
at least like both of them, right? Misaki is always rejecting his advances. That's kind of true, but
That is very obvious.
yeah,
And Misaki obviously has a 姐弟恋, the brother sister love to IG, very obvious.
that's IG.
Yeah.
Yes, very very obvious.
IG was the harem king. Right.
Actually, was the Harem Kim, yeah.
He's the royal paladin. Ma.
Yep. He's the king of knights.
The thing is that Miwa calling Misaki Neja, I feel that is a very normal thing.
Yeah.
It is, but
It's like going
it's
to a
quite
shop.
normal, but-
It's like 大姐, big sis.
yeah, but the thing is, there's no build up within the anime. You see, there's no
I guess.
build up to that. At least, right? If let's say if you're talking about like Kamui calling IG Oni-san, it's actually explained in universe. So it's actually like we know where the kind of development is coming from. But Miwa like just straight up comes in like yo Nechan, like what? If I was Misaki, I'd be like what the.
The thing is, I'm kind of like that. I go to the shop. It's like, hey brother, hey sis.
Hey, 美女.
That's me. That's literally me.
Yeah, that's you.
But
So that's why I don't feel like Miwa's the way that he does it is like a out of it. It's like it's very very normal.
Oh.
I
or in Malay culture, Kak, tolong sikit lah. Bang, tolong sikit lah. Tolong lah bro.
Eh, bang,
Tolong, bang.
When you call them
Police,
bro
bro.
and call them sis, you suddenly get closer. You get discount.
True, that's true. Maybe I can try that one day.
Alright.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Indeed, also. Alright, we can continue the chat also, but the deck is kind of complete right now, so let me just get Dempster back onto the screen.
Alright, let me just switch to my other webcam.
Yes.
A bit laggy though. So I'm
In
not sure
Battle
whether-
Speed, I got 3 Amaterasu Dragon as collection.
Nice.
Expensive
Nice.
soon. The rich
I
guy.
have the entire deck. I have the deck that can still kick ass right now, apparently.
This is how everyone calls me bro, sis. Well, very normal in Singapore. It's either Singapore or Malaysia. One of the two.
Is it Singapore or Malaysia?
Bro,
Indeed, also.
bang, you know.
Indeed, also. Alright, let me just.
Oh, hi, Brian. Yeah, well, you're just in time to see the trashing of Leon.
Well, Leon was sideways, so hang on. Let me just find.
Yeah.
Let me just find.
OG
Uh,
Amaterasu.
Oh,
The double X-ray. Talking about the double X-ray.
yeah.
I have one. I only have one copy of that. Because I don't feel like I need for that many.
Alright, just need to bring this up and rotate. Alright.
Still away from the mic, right?
What?
Still away from the mic, right?
Yeah. I'm also
Okay,
not
okay,
speaking
just
too
wanna
loudly also. Flip. No, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Alrighty. Okay, so now we are actually going to be putting the deck list into action. I will definitely see if I can actually put up the screen, but let me just get Dempster's fight table open.
Oh, I thought you were going against me first.
No, I go against Dempster first.
Okay, sure.
Just need one fight.
Then
One
I'll
fight
just-
determines everything.
Alright. Just need to find Dempster's one. Did I not include it? I might not have included it. Okay, give me a
Yep.
second.
I think not yet because I already come on, is it?
No. Apparently, Discord Windows 3.5 is not here.
Is it?
Yeah. Just give me a second. I just need to find the window capture. There we go. Window capture. And we need to bring in 3.5.
It needs time to adjust, yeah, that's true.
There we go. There's Mr.
Hey,
Dempster.
what's up, ages? It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. Oh, actually, 3.5 is here. Oops. There we go. I didn't need this. I didn't need it at 3.5. Yes, remove this one, and then I will.
Oh, Brain
rotate.
is here. Have you greeted him yet? Hi, Brain.
Yep.
Hey.
Nice. You got your vaccination.
Very nice.
Now safe. Kind of.
Transform
stay safe,
to 180
stay safe.
degrees. All right, there we go. So now me and Dempster are now facing towards each other.
Fighting sideways. What do you mean? I've always been fighting sideways, man. What do you expect me to fight upside down? I mean, I can, but
Okay. Yeah, I think this should be all right. Okay, so now we are gonna test this. Let me just grab the window so you guys can kind of see what the deck is. I wish we could save this also, but unfortunately, it's a bit difficult. Oh yeah, shoot! I forgot to prepare the strikes. So tomate ne.
I can't really see your hand, by the way.
That's because it's not even on screen.
Oh. Okay.
Hang on. I need to prepare my strikes. Luckily, I keep everything
Alright.
all in the strike box.
As
now.
in on Discord itself. I can't see your video for some reason.
You can't see this?
Yeah. I
Huh?
don't know why.
You can't see that.
Yeah, it's like infinite looping. It's like loading infinitely. I don't know why.
Oh, loading infinitely. Are you sure you're looking at the stream or looking at me?
Looking at everything. I got all the videos open.
Okay, then just click
Leon
on.
doing his stuff.
So if you click me big size, then you can see as per normal, right?
No, it's just loading infinite. Oh shit! What did I do?
Yeah. What do you do?
Oh.
What have you done?
Favorite season? Summer, winter, etc. Well, winter.
Hold on, did I do anything?
Because it's the only season we don't have here.
Win-
I have a friend who I play Vanguard with, whose laptop camera can only allow me to see his keyboard and read his hand, so I have to rely on him to tell me the correct words.
Okay, I think nothing happened. Thank God. Okay.
That's actually quite sad.
Favorite champ.
If you
the
can't
camera
have
side did something
just
accidentally,
forget
my
about
bad.
that. Ramsar,
gonna-
P5 Steves? Yes.
Yes, P5 Steves.
Yes. P5
Oracle.
Steves.
Futaba.
Ting.
Whatever you like.
Actually,
Gee, you know what? I'll disconnect first and then come back in.
Sure. Alright, I'm just preparing my G zone right now, based on the ones that I set aside here. So
Okay, it works now.
it works now, huh? Okay, good. Alright, Victor Plasmas, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 favorite champs.
It'll be very
What should be
laggy
8
though, by the way. On my camera at least.
on your camera.
Yeah, my camera is kind of laggy, but should be okay at least.
Oh no, I only got 1 copy of this. Oh no. Okay, I'll just play with this G unit.
Oh wait,
so it
never
doesn't
mind. It's
matter.
loading infinitely again. Okay, I'll be back.
Loading even.
Bruh. Bruh.
I don't know, man. It's weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, it's better now.
It's better now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see me now, huh? Okay,
I
can.
can- I just need to not open your screen big.
Ah, okay. That helps. And
Why?
of course, where are you? No, those are the Zero Dragons.
This entire stack would be my protect markers as well as the one for quick shield.
Alright.
I don't think it's a Wi-Fi is a problem.
5,
It's,
6, 8,
it's just generally the Discord itself.
yeah, it might be Discord something.
I think
Just-
so, yeah.
Just yesterday late last night, right? Discord kind of like hiccup. Discord actually had a hiccup. So
I think so, yeah.
yeah, that was actually
Wi-Fi sort. Actually, no, my Wi-Fi has been kind of bonkers lately as well. I don't know why.
bonkers.
Yeah, bonkers, you know. It's got an
True
obsessed when it
bonkers.
went straight down to hell.
Casual bonkers.
Casual bongos. Yep. Okay, just need to get my Excel circles as well. There we go. And referee for tradition.
I can't flip it though. Can't flip it.
Nah, it's okay. We won't be using referee. Alright, so Dems, would you like to
Yes.
call heads or tails? Hang on, huh? Where's my coin?
Okay.
Where is my coin? Oh, the coin's there. Alright.
Power coin?
No, the coin.
Oh, the coin. I'll
The
call
coin.
tails.
Call tails, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Let me just sort myself. Okay, sort already. Tails.
Yeah, I'll shuffle again. Just-
Tails. So you get to go first. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna get into the gameplay. Let's see how this deck actually functions. Alright, so for anyone that wants to see the deck list, I'll tell you what. Let me just adjust this. Hang on.
I'll put 3 back.
Alright, let me just adjust this and I'll call it P Raizer V1.
Wow, GG.
Wait.
GG's my hand.
GG.
Best hand. Yeah, my best hand ever.
Best hand ever, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just trying to save the thing, so so if anybody want to use the Japanese deck log, it's BS7T. So unfortunately I can't put it in the chat. Give me a second. Anybody able to put it in the chat? The deck log?
Deck logger.
Yep.
Where is it at?
Hang on, let me just send you the link. Hello, hello. Actually, you know what? We'll put it on our socials. We'll paste it straight on our socials. So, so you can actually see P Raizer V1. I'll just tweet about it.
Okay.
All right. So you guys can head over to our Twitter, which you can find the links in the panels below. BS for B. So you guys can actually see the dead list from there. So if anybody asks, just help me. Send it to. Just help me tell to everybody. So. Alright, so this deck needs a huge shuffle because everything's broken down. So the best kind of shuffle is always mass shuffling because you can really get cards mixed up. Although they say make sure not to do this more than 7 times because I think you will just mass shuffle all your stuff back basically.
Yeah, and I just realized my camera is on flipped.
No, Discord flips it actually. Discord actually flips it, yeah.
Because it's shown as flipped on yours on the stream also.
Yeah. I have no choice because Discord actually flips it.
Oh, okay.
Mine is actually flipped even.
Oh, that really?
You can tell by hang on. What's a good
It all looks okay. Oh yeah, on your side it's flipped. But for some
Yeah,
reason
you can
mine
tell by
is
that, so.
flipped also on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know why. But no, it's because what I'm seeing right is whenever we on our cameras for Discord, it's flipped. You can tell by this also, Cross Vegas is flipped.
But from the way I'm seeing it's okay from my side.
Is it?
Both yours and Leon's are on the right side, but mine is flipped.
Oh, maybe because I did post stuff also. Maybe because I did post stuff also. So I can just actually flip you horizontally and there you go. You are now correct on stream.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, that works.
Alrighty, so yep. Alright, so that's the deck list right there. Yes, let's go ahead and draw. I need to mulligan, especially if my deck is not shuffled. Yeah, my deck's not shuffled.
Deep breath.
Top 2. Okay, yeah, I do need to shuffle. A lot. This video ends when this stream will end when somebody shuffles. Oh. Bye guys. Bye guys.
I shuffle a new deck. I mean, you split the whole deck into 7 piles, shuffle the 7 piles into 1 deck, and then mass shuffle.
I split it to 5 earlier actually. Yeah.
It also helps to count 49. Yeah, it does help as well. I mean, what we do is usually we split into 5 individual circles, and we shuffle all of them together. Then we do one mass shuffle.
Yep. That's what I did actually.
Whichever way that kind of helps you.
Yeah.
Whichever way it helps you. Depends on wins 10 games. Oh, as it will never end.
Yeah, the stream will never end.
Just kidding.
The stream will never end if that's the case. Alright, so yeah, face down. Alright, so Debs is going first. Are you ready? Here we go. Stand up, Mike Vanguard.
I will go first. Draw for turn. Then I'll write 2. Core Makers skill. On right, you can check the top 2 cards and put them back in any order.
It'll be 24-hour streamer. I can never do a 24-hour stream. Even by myself, I can't do it.
This one is doing a router already, so I won't get any draw. Okay, all done.
Okay, draw. Right. Arashid. Skill, draw 1. And then after that, Arashid skill. Oh, and quick shield also. Forgot the quick shield. Yeah, I did forget the quick shield. Or did I? No, I did not. Sorry.
Did I?
Or did I?
I don't have everything from the video, so you gotta help me with that.
It's okay, it's okay. Alright, then after that, top 5. And add a grade 3 among them. And yes, this deck definitely needs to be shuffled. Oh no! Yeah, this deck definitely needs to be shuffled. So I add Perfect Raizer to hand.
Okay.
Shuffle. Or YouTube will end the stream also. Yeah, YouTube ends the stream.
You know, I've seen endurance streams that last more than a few days.
Yeah, but actually there's some streams right whereby the people actually AFK. Like they go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, but like I can do 12 hours. It's easy for me to fill 12 hours. I'll get rid of the quick shoot. Right, then I shall attack.
Okay.
Check. Oh, over trigger.
Bro.
100 million, draw 1.
Still 1 damage, right?
Still 1 damage.
Okay, take critical trigger plus thank you.
Oh wait, hold on, no. The over trigger is supposed to be the Elder Breath.
It's double.
So it's 2 damage.
Yeah, it's double. Okay, 2 damage. Okay, fine. Second check.
Supposed to be Elder Breath also. Yeah. Okay, done then.
Yep. My turn?
Yes.
Draw. Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're lagging. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Add this to my hand.
Alright.
There's a Kuroi Kazuki.
Can.
And I'll remove 2 cards from my hand.
Yeah, it looks very familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately. I'll remove this. Then I'll write. Then probably use his skill. Okay, I'll use his skill. So Soul Blast 1. And draw 1 card from my hand. I'll drop this. Then after that, I will check the top card of my deck. And then review the top card of my deck. Then if it's a trigger, activate the trigger effects. If it's normal unit, this unit gets plus 6k. So
okay.
It's a normal unit, so it gets plus 6k.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it adds to my hand. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. It to my hand.
Okay.
And And after that, I'll call Yo. Your skill or when placed, Counterblast 1. And
Yo! How to deck?
draw 1. And choose one card from my normal choose one normal unit from my drop zone and put it at the top of my deck. At his name Amino Hoaka. Amino Murakumo. On my deck.
Okay.
Okay.
Can.
And after that I will attack your Vanguard.
I will no guard.
Okay.
Ah, right. Damage check?
Yeah, right.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll attack my Vanguard. This is 15k.
No guard.
I check, nothing.
Alright, damage check. Heal trigger. Cannot heal. Alright, then my turn.
Your turn.
Stand and I draw. Then I also GSS also.
What the?
Bro.
Like I said, my deck needs shuffling, so. Non-existent.
Oh no.
Well, what do you expect? There's only like, what? 10 grade 3s in there?
Dude.
9 grade 3s in there? Sorry, it's 9 grade 2s in there, basically.
9.
What is? What? 9 is still a pretty decent number.
9 is still a pretty decent number, yes.
You just like bruh.
Well, what to do? Call our shit skill. Top 5.
Okay.
That's a grade 2 right there. No grade 3s.
Ah, okay.
Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alright. Okay, then I shall attack for EK.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 9. Okay.
Alright, check. Heal trigger. Heal.
Ooh, damage check. I mean, it's trigger, but it doesn't work.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hey, I don't use this card.
Yeah.
No need for that.
Yeah. Both 9k,
Wait,
right?
Yeah, 9k.
Alright, then this side cannot hit turn.
Okay. And draw. Okay. Alright, to Susano. First of all, protect 2. Put this under Fuyo. Then Susano's on right skill. When placed on the Vanguard circle, look at the top 2 cards on my deck. Up to 1 to the top and the other to the bottom. So can see my head from here, sorry.
Not that I can peek anyway, so.
True, but still.
Yep.
Okay. I'll put this to the top and this to the bottom. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this to the bottom.
Alrighty.
Then after that, I will activate Susano's skill. So Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Review the top 2 cards of your deck and add it to my hand. Then for every trigger unit reviewed this way, activate the trigger effects. And if I have grade 3 in my soul, which I do not have, I will not activate it. So open the top 2. Okay, so first of all, I activate the critical trigger. So critical and 10k to my Vanguard.
Alright.
Then draw trigger, I will draw 1. Then add 10k to Fuyo.
To Fuyu. Okay, got it.
So this one is 15k plus because of the protect marker as well. Okay, so I'll attack with Susano, double crit at 22.
At 22, huh? Double crit.
Double crit.
Yeah.
You're at 1 damage, man.
No guard.
Okay, Twin Drive. First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Hit to Susano and 10k to Fuyo.
Is Depth's side lagging? Oh yeah, Depth's side went fast also.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh
These
shit,
are the
I
two-
found my Eugene deck.
Oh shit, you found your Eugene deck. Okay, awesome. See it.
It was
Okay.
right under my nose hole the whole time.
I was lagging. So
3 damage. 1, 2, critical trigger plus 10k. 3, heal trigger. Heal 1
Oi.
plus 10k. This is now 28.
28, Fuyo is currently at 34.
Fuyo!
Attack
Guard with the energy go.
attack the rear guard.
The regular one. Okay.
Yep. Then
Okay. Stand and draw. Right. Mega flare. Dual flare. There we go. Dual flare is here already. Alright, dual flare attacks.
How much is that? This is at what? 10. Nice.
This is add. Okay, so it's continuous skill. If I have no front row regards instead, in this case there's no regards, so it counts. For each one of my opponent's grades, it gets plus 3k. So this is 9k plus 9k. So this is 18.
Oh, 18. Oh, just nice. 5 for 1. 15 for no pass.
Dorive.
Wait, hold on. 5? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Raptor Raizer. So there you go.
Okay. Your turn?
Done it.
Right, stand and draw. Okay. Because I'm already at grade 3 and you haven't rolled up yet. I believe that's the... No, I didn't.
No, you can.
Grade 3
You start the turn
roll.
as a grade 3, so you can strike.
Yeah, so I'll strike.
Mm-hmm.
I'll strike to... No Susano. Set up a bit first. Okay. And after that, call Amino Murakumo. So it's skill. When called, the top 5 of my deck. Add a grade 3 to my hand. And then the rest gets shuffled to my deck.
Shuffled into your deck, huh?
Yeah.
You can.
And if I added a card to my hand, drop 1. So I will drop...
Oh wow, Zero of Dragon Music thing. I still gotta find a way to be able to
I'll drop
get the
Amino
song
Murakumo.
to stream to you guys. Yep.
Yeah. And Sun Goddess Amaterasu skill, because she's revealed by a card effect. By binding the top card of my deck, the Vanguard gets plus 10k 1 crit.
Okay, Ken. Yes, Rin. If you start the turn as a grade 3, you can strike.
Yeah. Then after that, I will call Amaterasu here. And call Quarimagus. Quarimagus skill, check the top 2. Okay, I'll leave it as such. But I can do anything anyway. Then I'll activate Kamusosano skill by flipping a G unit face up. So here. Then he gets the skill. If this unit's attack hits, look at the top 2 cards, add up to 1 to my hand and the other to the bottom. And it doesn't have GB tree, so I will not explain that part. Okay, so I will attack with my Vanguard. This is at 37 double crit.
Heal Guardian Guard skill. I choose one when I haven't rolled up to a grade 3. If I have not rolled up to a grade 3 this fight, right, I can activate one of the following effects. Choose my Vanguard and it gets plus 10k, or choose one of my opponent's units and it gets minus 2 critical. I minus 2 critical your Kamu Susano.
Okay, sure.
So you need to do 1 crit to do 1 damage.
Alright, I'll make it 2. Turbo Drive. First check. Second check. Okay, nah, just kidding. Psych.
Just kidding, bro. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Chew. Alright.
Okay. I realized that I kind of messed up with the timing. Never mind, it's okay.
That's okay.
And Amaterasu attack. I will not use the skill.
Alright, I show no guard, damage check, draw trigger, draw 1. Alright, plus 10k.
Okay. Plus 10k, right. This one is plus 5k. So 13 plus 9, 22. 22 plus 5, 27.
27, huh?
Yep. So it's 19, right?
Yeah, I'm at 19. So 27,
10k back.
Ew. You know what? Energy go.
Okay.
Alright, there goes the energy go strap basically.
Right, turn it.
Alright, stando.
Rin and
Antoro.
Kazu. Rin and Kazu having a fight on the chat.
Yeah. Right, into Mega Flare. Imaginary Gift Axel 1. Imaginary Gift XL2, sorry. Then draw 1.
So 2, okay.
Yep, then draw 1. Then after that, I will call do flare here. Oh, sorry, I will strike first.
Okay.
Strike into Meteor Kaiser. Alright. So Meteor Kaiser's skill, flip itself over, and it gets the skill when attack hits, I get to stand a regard.
Okay.
Alright. Then I shall call do flare. Call Cool Hank and Raptorial Raizer.
Okay.
Alright, then I will use Raptorial Raizer. Wait, hang on. Is that a good idea? Not likely, unfortunately. Okay, I'll just leave it at this. So, okay. Okay, and then a battle if you... Okay, so this one is actually 14k right now. It doesn't get the plus stuff just yet.
Okay. 14 is it?
14.
14, okay. A guard with Fuyo.
Got with Fuyo, okay. Then Cool Hank will attack. Cool Hank's skill. When this unit attacks by discarding a card from my hand. Standard unit.
Okay. How much is that?
So this one is 17.
17. Any on hit? No, right?
No on hits.
Okay. In that case, 17, 10k guard. Intercept with this Fuyo plus the 5k shield, so it's a 10k guard.
Okay. Then do flare attacks, do flare skill. It gets plus 9k because your Vanguard is great treat.
9k, so 20, 9, 14, 23 lah.
Yes. So 18, 23, yes.
Okay, I'll take that. Damage check. Critical trigger plus 10k to my Vanguard.
Alright. Victor attacks.
27, right? 27, I'm currently at 22. And for 1. 20 for 2. 20 for 3. 3.
3, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Drive. First check. Starlight Hedgehog. Second check. Critical trigger. 3, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so all effects to Mega Blade. Third check. Critical. All effects to Mega Blade. But most of my stats are here anyway, so you know it's all
my
kind
god.
of gun for that. So get that.
Alright. Then and okay. Into Susano. Protect 2. It's Susano skill. The top 2. One at the top and the other at the bottom. Okay, then after that, I will try.
Right.
Right to
Storai.
Ichikishima.
Storai. Type Ichikishima.
Try skill, nah, just kidding. Okay. First of all, I activate her skill, which is Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1.
Yes.
Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and flip 1G unit face up. I'll flip this face up. Amino Sagume. And then I draw 2. Okay, then after that, I will next activate her other skill, which is flip a copy of herself face up. During your turn, during my turn, during this turn, my opponent cannot guard with G Guardians and grid zeros to the Guardian Circle.
Oh wait, hold on, Leon. Hold on, Dems.
Wait, this is banned, is it?
Yes, it's restricted.
Oh, okay, sorry. Restricted,
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically,
So
I can't
you
use
can't
it.
use it at all. You can't use it at all. So.
Okay, my bad. My G's one will have to change really. I didn't know.
Yeah.
In that case, right? I'll leave it as it is. I'll just use for the drawing.
Okay.
Okay, then after that, I'll call Fuyo here again. So her skill, Counter Blast 1, or 1. Add 1 normal unit back to deck, which I'll add this. Top. Okay, then after that, leave it as it is. So I'll attack first with Amaterasu here. So her skill, got 1 from my hand. And look at the top 3 cards of my deck. 1 normal unit from among them to my hand. Reveal it, add it to my hand. Then put the rest to the top in any order. So in this case, I will add Goddess Amaterasu to my hand. Then skill now procs because she's reviewed by card effect. By the top card of my deck, and my Vanguard gets plus 10k one crit.
Plus 10k one
this-
critical. Okay.
So this is currently at a 20. Okay, guys.
At 20, huh? Okay. 20. I will no guard that. Damage check. Nothing.
Okay. And I'll attack Ichikishima. This is going at 37 double crit.
37, huh? 37. PG.
You can't guard grid zeros, by the way. Oh yeah, I didn't use the skill. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it, why is it banned? It's such a good skill.
No, because because of that. That's why it makes things a no guard situation. So that's why.
Okay, lor.
Mhm.
Triple drive. First check, critical trigger, auto Fuyo.
Uh huh.
Second check. Third check, critical trigger, auto Fuyo.
All to full.
So plus 20k triple crit.
Plus 20k triple crit.
Oh. Yeah, so 10, 20, 39, 39, 47 triple crit.
47. 47.
Okay.
47.
46.
Yeah. Unfortunately, G guards won't help me, so I shall Perfect Guard.
Okay.
I will drop. Just drops a headshot.
Okay, then turn it.
Alright, stand. And draw. How many cards in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
The call final turn?
No, of course not. There's no way that I can. There's no way that I can. So, I guess I'll write. I guess I'll write so I can get another imaginary gift.
Okay.
Alright, and then I draw one. And then I will strike generation.
Right.
Into. Well, favorite champ.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So favorite champ skill is Counter Blast 2, discard one card from hand. Huh? Okay, gotta take note of that. Okay, then call our shit skill for 5.
Oh god.
Maximum Raizer. Shuffle. My deck's actually pretty thin, which is quite nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can it be thinner than mine?
No, it's not thinner than yours. My other decks do that. Alright. Then I shall discard one card from hand. Alright. Then I will use Raptorial Raizer skill, Counter Blast 1, send a Regard into Soul. And then after that, search my deck for a grade plus 1 grade. So in this case, it's a grade 2. And it will be 2 flag. I just realized my only target for grade 2s is only 2 flag.
Yeah. It's like it.
It's kind of weird.
At least streamlined it somehow.
Yeah. In a way, it's streamlined also. But of course, call Energy Girl as well as Maximum Raizer.
Okay.
Alright, to the Exo Circle. Favorite champ skill is when he attacks, so. Oh no, at the end of battle, he attacks. Alright. Okay, so now I go into battle right now. I'm gonna play a full empty hand. First things first, Maximum Raizer. 27.
27, no guard, damage check. I think.
Nothing, huh? Alright. 18. Sorry, 23.
23.
Oh, sorry, no,
so
not 23. Sorry, this is 14. It doesn't have the power yet.
10,
Yep.
Okay, 5k guard.
5k guard, huh? Alright.
Guard.
Okay, then. Cool Hand Quote Attack. Cool Hand skill, discard one card from hand, restand.
Okay, and that is at 17, right?
Yes.
17. Guard. Okay.
Alright, then Maximum Raizer attacks 27 once more.
27. 87. Another 20k.
Right?
Oh, sorry,
Vanguard.
20k, right?
Yeah, 20.
Oh, I haven't got it.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I think. Sorry, let me think for a bit.
No problem. Just to let you know, there's still the Vanguard attack. There's still this column, which is 18 plus 4, 22. Then Energy Girl will go back to the deck and will restand. And will restand Maximum Raizer.
Raizer, okay, can. This is 15. Sorry, this is 10. Then I got this is 25k card.
Okay. Right, 22.
ND2, 15k guard. Will guard with.
Alright. Energy Girl skill, shuffle back to the deck. Restand. 27.
ND7. 15k guard, right? Ayaya. Should have done it just now.
It's okay, it's okay.
7. Guard.
Okay. Favorite Jam attacks. Skill will activate at the end of the battle.
Okay, PG.
PG, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
Triple Drive. First check, Dual Flare. Second check, Cool Hank. Third check, Energy Go.
Oh, damn it.
Restand.
Okay.
Plus 5k. Alright, favorite champ skill. By Color Blast 2, discard one card from hand and then battle this unit attacked. Choose as many regards. Choose as many regards as I have face up G units, which is 2. So, which will be these 2. Alright? Which will be those 2. And after that, since I didn't stand, so favorite champ does not attack anymore. I do need to discard one card from hand, so in this case I will discard Energy Go. Right? Okay. Then 32,
PG.
14,
The other dual flare, how much is it?
18.
14 and 18.
Yep.
I'm gonna get low. I'm gonna let one hit out of the way.
Mm.
Okay, fine. I'll go all the way.
18.
I will take that one. No god.
Damage check.
No, it's not coming. You lah! Walao eh! This quick card lah. I don't need this shit anymore.
Okay, it's not okay. For my end, right, it's not a bit fair because I wrote to Mega Flare. We're supposed to see how Perfect Raizer works in also. So I definitely will try and ride up to Perfect Raizer and use his skill for a turn at least also. The only reason why I didn't ride up to him first, right, is because of the fact I didn't have enough in the soul. And it was and you know, while I did get dual flare, I have to give up dual flare in order to give the critical to the Raizer. And that also as long as Toy Raizer is not down, right, or any other Raizer on the field, he actually loses the 2k, which is bad for me defensively. So
yeah. And ironically, right, this current Susano build is actually, it doesn't actually work with the strides at all. It's very self-sustaining. So actually, instead of striding, I should just like have it where it is.
Also, I found my Starlight Hedgehogs. They were evicted.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, they were evicted, but unfortunately, my Victor didn't have. Yep.
I was caught aback. I was taken aback by Ichikishima's restriction. So
yeah.
guess I'll never play premium anymore, guys.
I mean, you still can. There's still some good strides for OTT. So
the thing is, there are no other good strides for OTT.
Until they decide to do something about it, lah.
Yeah, I thought they decided to do something about it. So we were waiting for that day.
Which I honestly think they will not.
And of course, Overtrigger came out too early as well, so that sucked.
Yeah.
I think the thing that really kicked the fight, like really bad, was the Overtrigger.
Yep.
And our G assist also, it did help.
Yeah.
Yeah, both our
really
GCs also did help also.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a moment. I'm doing something.
Okay. Right, I'll turn back to my other camera. Hold on, yeah?
Okay, can.
Thanks for the game, Cap.
Thank you, Dams. But yeah, so we do okay. So we actually still haven't really answered the question per se. is can I revive Perfect Raizer? In a way, yes, but also, but I haven't had the opportunity to actually use the combo that I wanted to use, which is actually, if I just make this a bit more smaller so you guys can see the full deck basically. There we go. Which is basically Dual Flare. Mega Flare will actually ride into Perfect Raizer afterwards. So, but then it's kind of counterproductive because of Perfect Raizer's skill, which is that all other risers need to be sent into the soul. So it's either a first ride, or he's a after ride. Or he's a ride at the start of the turn when there are no risers on the field. So it's only in those two situations will actually that be viable. You should not ever use Mega Flare and go into Perfect Raizer. Believe me, that's a recipe for disaster. Not unless it's already disastrous enough as it is.
Exactly, very, very disastrous.
Disastrous also. But hey, at least I get to put in Starlight Hedgehog inside. At least I can probably have Starlight Hedgehog inside. So
yeah.
my Victor deck, right, is so stuck together. It hasn't been played in so long that you want to talk about Vanguard deck bricking, like that's a literal brick right there.
Brick, right.
Brick. Literal brick. So. But otherwise, it kind of plays similarly to what you saw from what Ben was playing also. Minus the Universal Ace also, which is which is Universal Ace also. But at least it's good to know that there's actually one card that I would like to get, which actually would be quite helpful as a first strike. Which is the Premium Collections Strike for Nova Grappler, which is stand all your front row regards. So in that situation, right, if my first strike wasn't there, right, I actually would be able to stand the Cool Hank, and then I also would have been able to stand the this thing as well. So it's actually quite viable. So
5 times.
Yeah, I need to table shuffle about 5 times as well. So yeah, it didn't help that I bricked as well. So yeah, brick like this. So like brick like this. I had to unstack it together, but yeah, basically the cards are kind of like bricked together. In a certain fashion. So. But at least I know that with this deck, with this Victor deck I think this Victor deck is gonna stay the way that it is. So I wish that I could have the inspiration to actually make it, but unless I actually get the new Victor stuff right, I kind of feel like this Victor deck is actually gonna be in the back burner for a while. So. All right.
Okay, I am basically ready.
Basically ready, yeah?
Just
Okay,
need to shuffle and then change out my G zone. Because I decided to make a last minute change.
Oh.
Okay. Can, no problem, sir.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was about to start the fight with something else. Then after that I was like, there's something I got recently, but it's not really recent. I got for quite a while now. I never actually got around to actually play. So it's about damn time I actually take out and play.
Yeah. I have the without a reliable way to actually fetch back a grade 2, right, it might seem a bit iffy to actually play play 9 grade 2s, but I think that's just something I gotta get used to also. So I just gotta make sure that my mulligan is top notch. Indeed also. But yeah, so I do like where the strikes are going. Of course, the strikes can be better with certain things as well. I did have the option to actually use the Projector Dragon, but I figured in that situation, making everything 0 kind of like isn't that great. Also, isn't that great of an idea? I feel.
Is it?
Yeah, make all units 0.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too viable because I wasn't exactly going after your regards. It's okay, I play 8 and still feeling great. So yeah, it's just something I probably have to get used to also. Because the way that I see this, right, I have to give up something. Most likely what I can do is I can actually give up Jet Raizer. I can actually give up Jet Raizer, add 1 more, then add another 2 more. So make it to 11 basically. So it will actually be 12, 11 in terms of that also. And the other 2 cards can most likely be Genocide Jack, or it can be another Raizer, so like Master Raizer maybe. Ideas. But yeah, let's give this a shot and let's see if we can actually get Perfect Raizer in here. So, because otherwise it just kind of feels like Perfect Raizer is just there for the sake of being there, for the most part. All right, we're just waiting on Leon right now. So answer has not been reached yet. Can I revive Perfect Raizer? No, I'm not comfortable answering that question just yet. I'm also not comfortable with this starting hand. It's grade 0s and grade 3s. I probably need to table shuffle like 5 times, so as Rin suggests. So yeah, again, I hope you guys are enjoying this, because the Dead Building Station streams is more of just building something and play testing it, and you know, whether it be in remote fights or in CFA, the fact is that we'll be able to figure out a question, like whatever question that it can be. So it can be any question. How do you make Think Saber Dragon in Premium? How do I make how do I make a different Bruce deck? How do I make a Bastion deck that doesn't rely on grade 3s, even though that's part of his gimmick also, or incorporates grade 2s? Like, those are the questions that people have asked in Vanguard, and yeah, it's just a matter of just taking it down, looking for it, and finding the answer yourself also. Until you find the answer, the stream will continue also. I think we will see it in the next game for sure. In the next game, I think we will see it for sure.
I decided to play something more fair to Cap.
More fair.
Because I don't want to blow up his entire board state, and like, what's the point?
No, blowing up the board state will actually encourage Perfect Raizer to come out.
No, no, if I were to blow out your board, right, your Perfect Raizer will not be able to do anything to me.
Maybe.
It's... I can rest assure you. Because you have nothing to go in also. By the time I'm done with you.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
I just need to change out this particular G unit.
Alright. So yeah, I heard the chat Noah stuff will be delayed, so why I need my cats. So yeah, it's delayed because Christmas is because of the Christmas shipping basically. Then on top of that with the COVID restrictions as well. So yeah, some stuff got delayed. In fact, surprisingly, the Shaman King stuff got delayed in Japanese. So it's like, you can only get Shaman King stuff right if you're in Japan. Outside, depending on whether if your supplier got connections or not.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, it does. I'll go with this hand. I think it should be okay. But yeah, so from this, right, I can actually easily see that probably Jet Raizer can actually go out, because I don't really see much, not say point is not the word that I want to use, but basically, like, because of the way that he works, I believe that he can actually be removed out, and then actually can replace his slots with four by adding the 4th Raizer custom, and then whatchamacallit, and then after that, using the rest to actually put into grade 2s as well. So again, so options can be Brutal Jack, it can be Starlight Hedgehog, one more Starlight Hedgehog, and something else, four cool hanks. A lot of potentiality options from there. So a lot of potential options for that. And of course, most of you could see this whole deck list and go, yeah, I'll write it to Mega Flare. So, but you know what? Perfect Raizer, I think it's kind of like the strong finish, you could say so. Especially if you don't have great strides or busted, or you don't have any great strides that you can actually use. So even if you use this vanilla without any G zone except for G Guardians maybe, so like he can actually just kind of stand in with a double critical and go all the way. Touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for Dempster to not be sideways. I should pull you down so I can see. Alright, then we bring in Leon. Not that screen. Not that screen. Should be the screen. There we go. And I just need to rotate 180 degrees. There we... Wait. Why did you not rotate?
You spin me right round, ready, right round.
Oh, I think I actually rotated the background. The background was the one that was targeted. Oh,
yeah.
maybe not. Never mind, it's okay. Let's just make sure that I rotate the correct one. Right now. 180 degrees. Oh, are you under... No, you're not locked. You're not locked though.
Why no 0 dragons, Cap? Why no 0 dragons?
It doesn't help me that much actually. In actual fact, right, it actually doesn't help me that much. Hang on,
Right, I'm ready, Cap. Ready on when you are.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Use your 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I already drew my 5 already. So, all right, here we go. So I think this should be the definitive match that will decide whether if Perfect Raizer can be revived in Premium. So Let's get this
Mulligan
going.
3. I just did something really ballsy, but yep, I didn't regret that. Because my eyeball was too keen.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah.
Okay, who's going first? What do you
I'll
call?
go for hit.
And it's a tails, so I'm going first. Okay, then I'll go first. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, stand up.
Stand up, sir. Vanguard.
Toro.
Daida.
Right. Into Raizer Custom. Draw 1. And I will not use skill. Turn it.
My turn, send draw.
Send it draw.
Okay. Right. Forerunner. Skill, when I write, I get to discard 1, draw 1. Discard my draw, and I draw. And then I'll attack the Vanguard.
No god.
Check.
Damage check. Perfect Raizer.
Okay, faster.
Toro. Right. Cool Hank. Alright. Right, cool Hank. Then after that I will call down 2 Raptorial Raizers. I'll use Raptorial Raizer skill, Counterblast 1, move a Rhaegar into Soul, search my deck for a grade 2. And of course, take grade 2 Raizer, so there's a new option which is do flare. Okay. Then I shall go into battle. So this one will attack you straight. So I have no front row Rhaegars at rest. So this unit gets plus 3k.
No god.
Alright. Check nothing, Okay. Then skill, at the end of battle this unit attack by moving this unit into the soul. Choose my Vanguard, it gets plus 5k, and if I have no face up cards in the damage zone, I cannot charge 1. Alright. Then Cool Hank attacks.
No god.
Alright. Drive. Check nothing.
Damage check, blank.
Damage check blank. Cool Hank skill by Soul Blasting 1. Which is I will Soul Blast the Battleizer. Right? By Soul Blasting 1. Draw 1. Turn it.
Send and draw. Right into Striken, sorry. Call. What is his name? But when it's called, look at top 7 cards on my deck and add 1 cross into my hand.
Alright.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add. And shuffle. And then I call another one. 7 again. 7. None. Shuffle.
Shuffle. Alright. Oh, fun fact. If you guys ever want to know the rhythm for doing CPR, if you guys know the song from the Bee Gees, "Staying Alive," that's actually the rhythm because it's 100 beats per second.
Okay, so anyways, my hand size is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I? I'll just attack. 10k to Vanguard.
10k to Vanguard. No Gado, damage check, Mega Flare.
Attack again.
No Gado, damage check, Perfecto Raizer.
Turn it.
Stando ando Doro. Raido. Mega Flare. Mega Flare skill. Imaginary Gift Axel 2. Draw 1. Okay, cool. Then I will call Maximum Raizer to Regard Circle. Alright, then I shall call Arashid. Arashid skill, look at top 5. Add a grade 3 among them. None that I want to add. So shuffle. I mean, they're all here basically. They're all here. Okay. Then I shall leave it at that. So, Maximum Raizer attacks.
No good.
Hold on a second, huh? At the end, no. Okay, so when at the end of battle they attack. So no guard, right?
Then check crit. 10k to Vanguard. 1 critical.
Okay, interesting. Mega Flash skill. When at the end of battle, when my Raizer Regard attacks, I can call +1. Rest this unit. Stand both. Right. Then Maximum Raizer will attack you again. 27.
Color plus 1 or color plus 2?
Color +2. Sorry.
Okay.
Which is that unit?
27.
27, right? I'm currently 20. No good. Damage check. Heal trigger. 10k to my Vanguard and I heal 1.
Interesting. So this one will attack. Arashi gets +5k because Regard stood. So this is
No
13, 20, 13, 25 against
I'm
your 30. So this is
30.
one trigger.
No good.
No guard. Right? Drive. First check. Heal trigger.
Heal
I
you.
can heal 1. Power to... Oh no, power to Vanguard so I can hit through. Second check. Critical trigger. So crit power.
Damage check 1. Damage check 2.
Alright, turn it.
I then stand draw.
Mm-hmm.
Right into the cross.
Mm-hmm.
Skill. First I'll get Imaginary Gift. Force 2.
Mm-hmm.
Everything center column.
Mm-hmm.
No. 1. I count plus 1 first.
Mm-hmm.
Skill. To draw 1. Plus 1 crit to the Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
And 5k.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll add Force 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
Skill Soul plus 1. Search my deck for an Overlord and put it into the Soul. And then this turn it becomes that unit. Dragonic Overlord is the turnabout.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Music decided to kick in at the right time.
Control skill.
Can't charge too.
Reveal a grade 3 from my hand.
Uh-huh.
Search my deck for 1 Dragonic Overlord and put it into my hand.
Uh-huh.
I'll look for the original Dragonic Overlord.
Okay. The OG one, counter blast 3.
No, as in the...
Oh, the V1. Okay, okay.
Add it to my hand. And then I discard a card. Which I'll discard my crit. Call over. No, shift this behind.
Yep.
And now I'll call over this.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So plus 5k, 1 critical, and turnabout skill. What was turnabout skill again?
Turnabout skill is that at the end of the battle, when this unit attacks counter plus 1, discard 2 cards from my hand. Then stand all the overlords in my front row.
Mm-hmm.
And they all get plus 10k.
Mm-hmm. And one of them is force 2.
Yes. And now I'll use control skill to retire. So I get counter 2 at the whenever my overlord attacks.
Uh-huh.
My main overlord attacks. Call. Calamity Tower, so plus 1, plus 15k to one of my units. I'll add it to my Vanguard.
Add it to your Vanguard. Okay, can.
And then so plus 1 for... So plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually no need. Okay, wait, sorry. I just so plus 1. Plus 15k to this card plus 10k.
Okay.
No, yeah, he plus 10k to itself.
Mm-hmm.
So now I go into attack. I'll swing you for 23 Vanguard. Double critical.
23. No. Oh no. Oh no. No guard. Drive check. Damage check, sorry. First. Second. Ah!
Now I attack with this side. This side is going at 13. This card I will attack your Vanguard first.
Alright, I'll give up Maximum Raizer.
Okay. Then I'll attack with the Vanguard. Counter charge.
Generation guard. Into Unio. That's the name. Unio skill. Wait, sorry, not Unio. Should be the other one. This one. This one over here. Sorry. Skill. This one is if I have less triggers than my opponent, this unit gets plus 5k shield.
Sure.
Plus 10k shield. Sorry. So this is 25.
25 against my Vanguard is currently 18. 18 plus 15. 33. 33k.
33k. 33k. So I'm up to 37. So this is
One
one.
trigger.
One.
I will make it Energy Girl 2.
So this is only one still, right?
No,
At 30.
no,
Because
it's 10k only.
because you 25k guard already.
25k guard. Then plus that 35. Then 35 plus 12 is 47.
Wait, Energy Go is the 10k one, is it?
Yes, Energy Girl is 10k.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, twin drive. First check blank. Second check blank.
Alright.
Skill. Plus 1. Drop 2 cards from my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Restand. Plus 10k across the board. Now I attack with the Vanguard. So now the Vanguard just now was 33, right? 43, 48. Double critical.
Okay, damage check.
Twin drive. First check.
Oh yeah,
Second check.
nothing. The check,
So two
nothing. Second check, over trigger. 100 million to my Vanguard.
Walao eh.
Okay. Sure. Then more of my attacks can get through, so pass it.
Alright, stand and draw.
Damn it.
Actually, the next card after that was a huge trigger. Okay. Well, for lack of Perfect Raizer, unfortunately, so I'm actually going to be striding with the same name. So into the Progenitor Dragon. Progenitor Dragon's skill, when it attacks, right? Then for the turn, all of my opponent's units power is reduced to 0.
Okay.
Alright. Then I will call Jet Raizer. Do flare. Then Raptorial Raizer's. Wait, hang on. Let me check out.
Yeah, that's a price tag sticker.
Yeah, that's a price tag sticker. Yeah, correct. It's for 1,480 yen. That's how much I got it for. 1, 2, 3. Is there one in the drop? No, there's still one more. Yeah, still one more. Raptorial Riser skill, color plus 1. Then send our sheet into the soul. Do flare. Into the exo circle. Shuffle. Alright, I'll push this up.
Why no remove? Don't tell me because you're lazy. Nah, that's to show how much the card is worth.
The thing is, I do need to put this in a Stargate sleeve. So at some point I will, just not now, not right now. All right, so Jet Riser's skill. So this card was placed. This card was placed. So this unit gets plus 6k,
6k.
one for each. All right, so Vanguard will attack first. So skill, color plus 1. My 5 damage by the way. Yeah, color plus 1. All of my opponent's units are 0.
Okay, sure.
The battle, right?
Yeah, for the turn.
Oh, the turn.
For the turn.
No guard.
No gotta. Triple
There's no
drive.
point already.
First check, critical. Second check, stand. Damn. Third check, Raptorial Raizer.
Saved by the OT. So
Yeah, saved by the OT. Agreed. I'll save by the OT. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Perfect Raizer in hand. They all went to the damage zone.
Since technically that was safe.
Yeah, so...
And the progenitor dragon was like, wow. And I have no G-Guardian that could do anything about it, so yeah.
Correct, also. Yeah, at least for the Vanguard attack, so because the Vanguard was attacking first as well, so nothing could really come into play to do much also in terms of defense. And my field also wasn't that empty, so he couldn't actually use Absalom to actually protect it. So that's, and also with the minus power as well, he doesn't have the base 13k. So that one was also the one that went out also.
Yeah, this is why the G-Guardian needs. They really need to do something about the G-Guardian.
They really need to do something about G-Guardians. I also agree, because my choices for G-Guardians also seem very iffy at best.
Yeah. I got no G-Guardian that is actually effective even in a case that... Because you tell me to use Apsala on my opponent's turn where it's gonna flood you.
Exactly.
It's a very dumb idea.
Exactly. Also. Alright. For the sake of the successful experiment, let me just start out with Perfect Raizer in the end also.
Bruh.
Because we're here to answer, and if luck is not going to give us, then we're gonna have to set it up in a way. It's at the bottom.
Just now was also quite sad also. I was going to use DN instead.
Yeah.
But then the DN, the one and only copy of my DN go to the damage zone. And that one damage I took.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of misplayed also. I should have called my heal trigger.
Perhaps so.
And use the ability, and then I just reduce your power.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep one.
I just tried not to use my hand just now.
Top 3. Okay. Right.
The only other G Guardian that was useful is Absalam.
Yep.
And that's the counter blast one. For every empty rearguard circle your opponent has, you blast 10k.
Correct.
I think it's good if your opponent's not calling anything. It's bad because...
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Then the other one is cannot remember what his name because it's that worthless.
Faster?
I think so. Yeah, it's just
Faster is a big unit, isn't it? Forgot already.
the other guardian is that if you have more rearguards than your opponent plus 5k.
Oh yeah.
And then
That one is
another one.
that's a protector orb, is it? No, it's not. It's some weird ass card.
Yeah, it's some other thing. No mulligan.
Alright, I'm mulligan already, so.
Okay.
Alright, I went first that time, so you wanna go first this time?
Okay.
Alright, so you go first.
Draw. Right. Shoot this here. I will use this ability to discard one, draw one. Discard Calamity Tower to draw one.
Calamity Tower.
Yep.
Okay, my turn. Stand and draw. Then I shall ride into Raizer Custom. Draw one. Then quick shoot.
Sure.
There we are. Then I will attack.
No gun.
Alright. Drive check. Raptor Raizer.
Damage check.
Alright, turn it.
Blank. Dragonic Overlord. Okay, stand and draw. Right. Look at the top 7.
Alright.
Add 1 to cross. Shuffle.
Mieteru. I can actually see the combination in my head already.
Okay, then I'll attack.
No god.
Check. Strike him.
Check. Arashit.
Your turn. Go.
Stand and draw. Okay. Right into Dufle.
Sure.
Then after that I will call Raptorial Raizer. And I also will call Dufle. I'll use Raptorial Raizer skill, counterblast 1, move this unit into the soul. Then search my deck for a grade 3 and call it grade 3 Raizer. In this case it will be Maximum Raizer. Alright, Maximum Raizer skill will attack you. This is for
Me too.
Doesn't his ability work in an extra circle?
No. It works in as long as it's not
Only
boosted.
unboosted.
That's why it's unboosted.
Okay, so what's the power now?
So the power is 22.
22, right? No gun. Check. Got the ball?
Vanguard.
No gun.
Alright, twin drive. Oh, sorry, one drive only. Just
Damage check.
two flat.
Okay.
Alright,
Central.
settled.
Right into the cross.
Okay.
I'll use the cross skill.
Alright.
So +1. I'll add DN. So it becomes DN this time. By the way, imagine give force 2
On the Vanguard circle. Okay, got it.
the Vanguard circle. So currently I'm double crit.
Okay. This will hurt.
Nice. See you, Edric. Thank you for dropping by. We'll see you again very, very soon.
Okay. I'll call my grade 1. I'll call Toric Cannon. Toric Cannon skill, counter +1. Retire your grade 1.
Got it.
I'll send back current counter for the cost. And then if my hand size is 4 or less, I draw 1, but because it's the cross skill, I get to draw 1 in.
Yep.
And call out this guy. So his skill, counter +1. Move into soul. If my Vanguard is the cross, during this turn when the is the end, sorry. When my Vanguard attacks my opponent, to get minimum with 2 cards and above.
Minimum 2 cards and above, huh? Okay, good.
Alright. So yeah.
Alright.
I'll go there. So I will swing with the Vanguard. So this is double critical. 21k.
No guard.
To drive. First check. Second, no trigger.
Check. Nothing. Start at headshot. Second check. Raizer custom.
Okay, skill. Count +1. And then sword +1. Restand. -1 drive.
-1 drive. Okay, can.
Attack again.
Okay. Guard with the over trigger. So I'm at
You need one
59.
You need 1 more card.
Yes. The quick shoot. Oh wait, no, quick shoot cannot be put there. R shit.
Twin drive. First check, over trigger. 100 million, 100 million. Draw 1. Then skill up. Second check, heal trigger. I can heal. So yeah. Then doesn't matter where I roll it now. So yeah.
Plus 10k. Plus.
I hope he has a PG because I'm about to drop 2. 1, 2, 3. Swing Vanguard, no drive.
Discard the quick shoot.
Discard 1 more card. You need 2 card minimum to guard. Okay. 100 million.
Wait, does the drive not go to 0?
It goes to 0.
Hey,
because
No, it
my-
cannot be.
because my-
No, it
because
still
my
cannot go to
opponent
0.
because my opponent Vanguard is not grade 3.
Oh.
If my opponent Vanguard is grade 3, then it doesn't go below 0.
Oh.
You're broken there. Cannot lah.
Oh, I thought it was the case, but then I forgot about the restriction. So damage check, nothing. So thanks,
So,
man. Thanks, man.
This was for just now.
Well, I did anticipate you actually destroy my rear guards, so that's why I had 4 in the soul. So I was actually gonna ride out the Perfect Raizer straight up. Then I had the Raptorial Raizer in hand, or the DOVA to call, basically. DOVA to call, basically. So yeah, just minus the PG, right? I think I'd be left with realistically these 2 cards. Then actually I can just then basically I go straight right now with 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 if you didn't get rid of this as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 15k, 26 plus 8. 34. 34, double critical.
PG.
PG or take double critical.
No, it's either PG or Woody. You choose.
Yeah, correct. So, correct.
But
correct.
sometimes it's gonna be PG already because I got no counters.
Okay. Cat pain as well. Pure cat pain. Yes, indeed.
Sorry, that's for just now.
Perhaps so. Okay. Alright. I think I've came to a definitive conclusion. Even from that one match, I came to a definitive conclusion. Because here's the thing. Even though I saw that I was able to get the 4 in the soul no matter what, the turn afterwards, right, was very iffy. The turn afterwards was actually supremely iffy. So the fact is, right, I wasn't actually getting any sort of cards that actually could really benefit. Yes, I did use Do Flare skill to actually feed into the soul, but the thing is, you want him to be there as much as possible. One, for the counter charge, and two, also for the attacking pressure because of his plus 18k. Because of him plus 9k, so he's actually an 18k attacker from there. So plus whatever booster is behind. So the fact is, right, that being my only target is actually this. Being my only viable target for Reptile Raizer is this, right? It's a little bit iffy, and not only that, also having to lose him to the soul to get out, say, maximum Raizer, right, is actually not so viable. That's the odd thing about that. Also, that's really the odd thing about that.
Changing utility for raw power lah.
Exactly, you change utility for raw power, and it actually has a benefit of the best of both worlds. You could say so. What do you guys think?
In a way, I see. Yeah, but deciding to also feel that Perfect Raizer is kind of redundant. It's very
unfortunate as it is to say, yeah.
Actually, if you ask me, right, I'd rather you use the V Perfect Raizer instead.
The V Perfect Raizer.
Yeah, if anything, because that one seems to still have a bit more use.
That one still has actually a restand, actually.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This Perfect Raizer is just, okay lor, just beat you very, very hard.
Actually, you guys might be onto something, actually. You guys actually might be onto something. Because if I actually use the V Perfect Raizer, that's actually a bit more viable in this build. Especially with Energy Girl, especially with Energy Girl and Starlight Hedgehog in there. Starlight Hedgehog actually becomes much more viable.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because it will restand. Because he's like, when the attack hits, he will count with Raizer, can't name your soul, count charge 1, and one of it is 5k some more.
The attack needs to hit, but the restand is guaranteed because it's counter blast 2.
Correct. But it's just irritating. It doesn't help that you can send 2 of your front row regards. So you can actually choose to put up your other more important regards to attack.
Exactly. You guys are actually on to something. Yes. So, can I revive Premium Perfect Raizer?
Maybe.
No.
Or Premium Perfect Raizer? No.
No, this card is not possible. But thanks to both of your inputs, right, and with this playtest as well, I think the V Perfect Raizer can actually come back.
Yeah.
The V Perfect Raizer can actually come back into this deck. Which is a shame because the V Perfect Raizer is just not this. So, but as really, we have to be as honest as possible about this. So I feel it as well. I cannot do anything with this card because this card is a bit more redundant compared to everything else. And the funny thing is, right, and the nice thing about it is, right, with Mega Flare, with actually Mega Flare being the way that it is, right, Mega Flare, if I actually swap to the V Perfect Raizer afterwards, right, and then if I can't strike or don't wish to strike, I can actually use the skill, I still can get guaranteed stance anyway. So Iron Ship will pop off. Starlight Hedgehog most importantly will pop off, so which means that I probably remove Jet Raizer and actually will play 4 Starlight Hedgehogs. Provided I can find them, of course. So the deck build will change. That build can actually change also, and also with the fact, right, that Strike-wise, right. Let me just go back to the other screen. There we go. Strike-wise, right. I can actually go with that strike from the Premium Collection, and I don't think it's that expensive as well, because I don't think a lot of people are looking for it. But that one actually gives me plus 10, so that's kind of like Perfect Raizer, but it's stand all of your front row regards also. So a lot of things can actually hit off from there, and a lot of combinations can also go off from there. So yeah, something else has emerged from this also. Also, why not keep Premium Perfect Raizer as 1 copy? So
you could just sort of like that surprise, like his hand size low already, but you want to really cream him, you just change that.
Actually,
but that's also a bit of a problem because when you actually think about it, if you were to write into the Perfect Raizer, right, you essentially compromise your own board state.
Yes. Yeah. You compromise your own board state because of his right.
Imagine you have a full board that you could just wipe the fella, but in that one moment you decided that to be janky as shit, and you write into that, and then you're like, no, you write into that, you put everything into the soul because it's mandatory.
Correct.
You don't have a choice, you have to do it. So
correct.
Your entire boss stage just disappear because of that. And then
correct. So they have to refill after that also. So basically speaking, right, if you want to play with Premium Perfect Raizer, which I can kind of entertain, but not for tonight, of course. Which I can entertain is that it's not a Raizer deck anymore. It's just the It's just the dual flares and Raptorial Raizer basically. So Mega Flare won't be there. It'll only be this. It'll only be this, and it'll only be Raptorial Raizer because these are the ones that can go into the soul willingly. So we right on to Perfect Raizer, right? Then you just need to put down dual flare or more likely Raptorial Raizer down, and then after that, from there, then you can actually get the increased power from there. I can keep one copy as a surprise. You're right, but if it disrupts my board field, that it removes my whole entire field, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to do. The only way that can actually be functional as one copy, or even four for that matter, is if everything else in the deck, right, is not a Raizer. The only way that this can work, right, is if everything else is not a Raizer.
Yeah, but then again, you also risk not having the extra crits and the power also.
No,
There's
correct.
pretty much no point.
Correct, exactly.
It comes what we essentially call LPPL situation.
LPPL also, correct. So I did like where this deck direction is going, and I think thanks to everybody here, so we kind of seen a new light from here. But yeah, my beautiful baby boy is dead, completely dead. My beautiful baby boy is completely dead as well.
Yeah, it doesn't help also that last round, aside from the fact that let's take the overtrigger out of the equation. The fact that being forced to throw 2 cards at the same time just to guard, so means you're basically essentially forced to throw out all your resources, and so that kind of also becomes another set of problems because Perfect Raizers will be this standalone thing with double critical, and it's so easy to block it off in premium.
Correct.
Most part, because its power is also not super high.
Because
now base Guardian power has already risen so much. Just using the crit Sentinel or the over trigger 50k is enough to stop it. Also.
Indeed, also. AJ says also you just need time to find the route. So I did find a route. It's called don't play any other Raizers. You're basically only playing 3 Raizers. Premium Perfect Raizer, Dual Flare, and Raptorial Raizer. Because those are the ones, right, they can guarantee to actually put a Raizer in. And Raptorial Raizer can actually send himself in. So he actually can send himself in, then he actually call another Raizer out, which will be Dual Flare. Then Dual Flare will actually go in afterwards also. So if you start off with Battleizer as your first Vanguard from there, and you say right up to Raptorial Raizer, then you can then say you call Raptorial Raizer, you put this out the so-called Dual Flare, that's 3. So then if you can find one more, which is probably another Dual Flare that you might potentially draw, and after that you move into Soul, then Perfect Raizer will get the extra critical from there. Then it's just a matter of having another Raptorial Raizer down so that you can keep the plus 2k. There is a way to it also, but even then also that route also seems just as complicated as this, that you might as well just play what you're seeing here, essentially.
Yep. Because you'll be spending too much time just trying to do the gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Than actually doing anything else, because it's such a gimmicky thing to do.
It's such a gimmicky thing to do also. Although if you're playing the one copy, right, and you do manage to get a lot of Raizers in the soul, if you play a full Raizer deck and you get all the Raizers in the soul, right, Perfect Raizer can actually get to a very high number. Because imagine if you really use Raptorial Raizer long enough that you can get, say, I think realistically maybe about 5 to 6 Raizers. That's plus 15k. Perfect Raizer becomes a stride.
Yeah, basically lah.
without the triple drive also.
But you also lose every other edge just for that.
Say you have the ability to refill from there. So basically, right, you are dependent on Starlight Hedgehog. You actually might be dependent on Starlight Hedgehog to be able to get the plus draws. In fact, you might actually play more draws than crits, so you might even have to take out NG Girl.
The only time that I see that Perfect Raizer will come into play, right, it's actually on your first grade 3 rider.
And even then, he could get replaced.
Yeah, but he'll be there for since nothing is happening, just you ride first, go double crit swing.
Double crit swing also, correct.
Double crit swing. Because you confirm guarantee will have 4. That's the only way I can see you can play it. You have to play. He has to be the first guy to go.
He has to be the first guy to go, correct.
If you change to any other grade 3, right, then he will not be able to do anything.
Correct. Yeah. So the play that I saw the one that I talked about, right, the play that I saw was that I can actually get in the double critical straight on you, so it's either force a PG or you take the damage down all the way closer to 5 basically. Then you have the rear guard. You have the rear guard dual flare, which already is 18k on its own. Then plus whatever triggers that I managed to get from it, potentially 2 triggers. So attack with it, then it'll be 1838 attacking you.
In theory.
In theory, so in theory it kind of works that way. In theory, it kind of does work that way. So, but in order for him to really be the ace, right, that means for him to be the ace, right, it cannot be possible unless he's the first ride up. At which point he is actually the initiator. He's the one that starts the first punch, and then after that, the real big guy, like he's Surtur, and Mega Flare is Thor.
Yeah.
So it's like no, Perfect Raizer is Thor, but Surtur is Mega Flare. So it's like you can't kill me. I know it's Perfect Raizer, but he can Mega Flare. Boom.
Yeah, basically, yeah, because if you could get Perfect Raizer out on your first ride, means you can essentially push your opponent earlier because the number is stupid unless they play the Hugh Guard,
Mm-hmm.
the Grade 3 Hugh.
Yep.
To reduce your crit to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Or they are in their Grade 3 to basically G-Guard you.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you will want to do that if you're going first because it buy you one turn.
Indeed, also.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want. You have to be the one to go first for this to work properly, like, or at least effectively.
At least effectively, also. So your strategy changes whether you go first or second, and if you go
Correct.
first, your opponent might actually be in for a surprise, also.
Yep. And it's like, who the hell would think this guy is gonna show up?
So
That's like, double crit. Then it's some stupid number that you need at least minimum 20. So he's forced to either play his Hill Garden or throw 2 cards if he doesn't get the land down. Of course, because he still risks getting double critical by the drive check.
indeed,
There's a risk.
there's a huge risk to it. So correct.
So I think that's a good plan.
It's a good plan. So I feel like a lot of the old combinations, a lot of the old plays that need to do with Perfect Raizer by then has to come into play now. So I'm glad I actually add the Hill Guardian actually, because the Hill Guardian actually could actually put a lot of stoppage to damage, so I can keep it low. Then when I go into it, so that I have some space that I can actually take damage from my opponent's counter attack basically.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an idea right there. So.
But you proved to me one thing that is that I did make the wrong choice was to play the Credit Mental over trigger.
100 million.
100 million. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Answer solved. Yep.
Just now, if only when you check the over trigger, I also check mine.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, correct.
there's no escaping that attack that turn really.
Funny enough, I got it with my over trigger, and after you check your over trigger.
You just die. 100 million. Now I still restand some more. Oh no, dry check. It's okay.
It's okay. 100 million. Let's go. Oh my god. Also. But yeah, there is some redundant cards I see here, which is Jet Raizer is definitely one of the cards that needs to go, because I think it's not gonna be very helpful or useful down the line.
If you want to play Jet Raizer, you might want to play the OG Jet Raizer.
Oh yeah, actually no, you're right. I could actually play the OG Jet Raizer because that one actually has the restand capability.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that was the old combination, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
that was the old
And it
combination.
still works today.
Yeah, it still works today. Yeah,
It's
so
just it will be a bit on the heavy counterbar side.
Yeah.
Very true.
And he goes into soul. He feeds the Perfect Raizer. And he can be used early also.
I agree.
So you can initiate. So effectively speaking, your second turn will be you ride Cool Hang, then you have maybe you have the grade 2 flare, what's it called name?
Do flare.
Dual flare. You have dual flare on the side.
Uh-huh.
Then you call Jet Raizer behind.
Exactly. Then Jet Raizer will restand the do flare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get to swing twice at the maximum power. The second time that activates and move into soul skill to get into another attack. So you essentially in that one turn on your grade 2 turn you have 4 attacks.
Yeah, I agree. So
You effectively will have 4 attacks.
I agree. Yeah, so maybe it's the old Jet Raizer that needs to be in place there. So, which means that that Starlight Hedgehog will actually remain at 2 because of space issues. You need to have 4 Raptor Raizers. You need to have 4 Aura Sheets.
Yep.
Unless I take out Raizer Custom, but the thing is, Raizer Custom is actually a very good first ride if you're playing for Perfect Raizer. If you're playing for Perfect Raizer, actually.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot to shop here really. So there's still a lot of potentiality here. So so this experiment is not fully dead, but for now we can kind of say we can kind of judge that Perfect Raizer is a bit too redundant. So it is a bit too redundant to actually make an effect, to make an impact really. So
If anything, he played 2-2 lah. If anything, he played 2-2.
I was actually thinking that playing 2-2 from there.
Or 3-1 lah.
Nah.
Or 3-1.
But in a
Because
way,
it's not a main focus. It's the like if you have it, you have it.
correct. So in a way, right, with the especially with the V coming in, right, that means that the deck itself, right, actually has withstanding capabilities, which means Starlight Hedgehog will make sense. Which is Starlight Hedgehog makes more sense. Who's it called? Edgy Girl also makes more sense. The Jet Raizer plus the Raizer custom as well, all will all make better sense right there, and it also gives a lot of power to do flare as well. So
Is that?
yeah. So a lot of pluses here, guys. A lot of pluses here that we're seeing, more so than we thought that we did also. And strike wise also is pretty okay. It's actually pretty okay strike wise as well. I can stick with this also. Plus add on one more card also, which is which is the stand all the front row regards basically.
Unfortunately, on my end for my test build, right, this turnabout is still in prototype stage. The downside, the problem I'm just facing is I wasn't able to play turnabout properly because the previous match I got crit too early, and then my hand was ultimately ineffective for guarding, so I had to suck in everything that was coming my way. And then after that, got saved by the over trigger.
Got saved by the over trigger. So yeah, correct.
Then the second round was just straight up. I had every opportunity to end the game there, so I just did.
Yeah, so you just did. So.
The Exodia came in lah.
The Exodia came in. So. Yeah, the Exodia came in. So 100 million. Blah.
It's not just the 100 million. It's the fact that I threw into the. My opponent was got a minimum 2.
Yeah, correct.
And you are at. And he was at 2 damage. It was at 1 damage, right?
1 damage, yeah. I went for 1 to 6, yeah.
So just bring him straight to there lah. And because he got straight over trigger, he still needs to throw one more card. Even if I don't kill him that turn, his hand side will be dwindled so badly that he couldn't counter attack next turn. That was kind of the situation.
Yeah. Or the third option that you guys can take, which is what Dempster is taking, is don't play premium. Some way that's but yeah. So anyways, I think that's pretty much all for this stream right here. So thank you guys so much for joining us on this debut station. Thank you to Dempster and Leon for joining me at this time as well. So yeah. So thank you guys for helping me to figure this out and for feedbacking as well, so that we can figure out what we can do going forward from there. And if you guys do like this, also make sure you give this video, make sure you give this stream a like. Also, anybody that's watching back this, also please give this a like as well. So because it'll help us know whether if you guys are interested in seeing more of these deck building stream sessions. I know Brendan does it on his side as well, especially if he's got an idea and you want to shop it also. But if you want to see us, the old men, do it as well, then just leave us a like and let us know also, so then we can maybe make this a more often thing on our Wednesdays in between the remote fight streams. And speaking of the remote fight streams as well, so next week is the remote fight stream. So for signups, we already have the fighters and the decks already set up. We just need to we'll let you guys know when signups has opened up, and we're gonna be changing the way that signups actually work for the remote fight stream. So if you guys want to be part of it and want to see what those changes are, absolutely 100% join our Discord server. You can find the links in the description box below. Also our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you want to find me off stream, if you want to find Dempster and Leon also off stream as well, you can just join our Discord server. You can add us, have a chat with us, and then yeah, we can just pretty much just go from there. So all of that is all in the description box below. Also follow us on Twitch as well. So if you guys want to see more gaming action and also some Vanguard action as well on Sundays and Tuesdays, absolutely follow us over on Twitch as well. So just go over and yeah. Support us on all of our endeavors that we're doing here at CVGS also. And if you want to support us even further, we have our membership over here, which Rin has shown very well with the emotes that you see from there, the custom emotes, and as well as our subscription over on Twitch as well. Those are 2 ways they can actually support us directly. So thank you guys so much for yeah, just being a part of this also. And it's nice to actually just get back to doing this. Like it's something that I enjoy, and I'm just glad to be able to do this also. And with 2 of my friends as well, so 2 of my close friends who I used to shoot ideas with also. Right. So with all that said, I believe Dems and Leon, you got nothing else you want to add on?
There's nothing else.
So